Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the East Kentucky Sports Network here on 104.7 WJMD. We got a full slate of games here tonight. Perry Central over in Corbin taking on Corbin on 101.1. Just wrapped up Sports 101, and of course we got Kentucky versus Purdue for exhibition game.
Yeah.
So been a heck of a ride here. How Greg, it's been a bit since I've seen you, man.
Yeah, man. It's
since we were stuck up in the stands in Paintsville.
in Paintsville. Yeah, I was in Tennessee and far west Kentucky last weekend. But man, good to be back here. Always on a Friday night with you and Michael Dwayne. I mean, monster matchup, Hazard and Pikeville, and Hazard, Nathan, definitely need to win this one.
Yeah, definitely. Hazard. I was called in on 101 Sports 101 last week and had mentioned I really feel like maybe the Whitley County game could be the asterisk, or you could argue maybe the Danville game, but they came up short. I really don't know that the Bulldogs have put together four, offense, defense, 4 quarters all year long. We've seen really flashes like a good half where they've just blown people out of the water. And I really feel like, and I don't know why, but I'm feeling like, they're due for one, Greg. You know what I mean? I'm feeling like at some point, one of these teams are going to feel the wrath of the Bulldogs for 4 quarters.
Yeah.
And why not the Panthers here? District championship.
They Hazard definitely owes them, if you want to look at it that way. But there were hints there, Nathan. We talked about that over in Paintsville that the offense really clicked there in that third quarter, and the fourth quarter really started rolling. But the defense came up with some big stops too. So if they put it together, which we've not seen, like you say, offensive, defensively, first through the fourth quarter really connect. But once they do, they've got the talent enough to. We've seen what happened up here with Campbellsville that night, and you got to look at, Raceland from. I wasn't here, but they was. Signs of some great things to come. So tonight, if you put it all together, my friend, you got to feel good marching toward November.
Yeah, no better place to put it all together than against the Pikeville Panthers district championship game.
Sir.
But we've got a ton of football on the way tonight. Going to be a great night of football. Dogs out here. They were out here. They're in the Navy jerseys tonight. The Pikeville out in their white away uniforms. And Greg, we'll go ahead and take a quick break, talk to some of our sponsors. When we come back, we'll bring more pregame action. We got Hazard hosting Pikeville. 16:20 left on the pregame clock here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Hey guys, Perry Vinyl Windows and Doors. Let me tell you, if you're looking for mobile home parts, they have you covered. I've seen it myself personally. Windows, doors, any type of fitting. If you're looking for a mobile home part or a mobile home replacement part, they have it at Perry Vinyl Windows and Doors, and they have it at the right price. 606-435-7639. They're located in the old 84 Lumber Building in the Combs section of Hazard. Give Perry Vinyl Windows and Doors a call now.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? Those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS 606-439-3167.
They are the electric motor headquarters, Maggard Electric, Southeast Kentucky's #1 to replace your small electric motors. Maggard Electric is ESA approved. They can replace air compressor motors, swimming pool pumps, heating and cooling motors, motors for heat pumps, air conditioners, and so much more. Over 300 electric motors in stock, and if they don't have it, they can get it. Maggard Electric, still strong, still serving Southeast Kentucky. Located 6 miles north of Hazard on Highway 15. Open 7:30 till 4, Monday through Friday. 436-6886.
Looking for expert dermatology care close to home? We're excited to welcome Lori Howard to Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky, a Hazard native with 12 years experience in medical dermatology. She brings top-notch skincare to our community. And we're also excited to welcome our newest provider, Madison Mobilini Patrick, providing aesthetics. Call today for an appointment, 606-439-1300. Primary Care Center, expert care close to home.
With the Perry County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, magazines, ebooks.
Kentucky Sports Network as the teams lined up, ready for the national anthem, and we're going to go ahead and step aside for that. We'll be right back.
With the Perry County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, magazines, ebooks, as well as use their online databases that allow you to take online classes, repair your auto, or research your family history. Visit the library at 289 Black Gold Boulevard, Hazard, Kentucky. Call them at 606-436-2475 or visit their website.
It's fall, y'all, and are you ready to fall into some incredible savings with the region's best network, Appalachian Wireless? Come shop the latest devices at prices you'll love and see how our team can better serve you with plans and promotions that are made just for you. Whether you're upgrading, switching, or just looking for the best service, Appalachian Wireless has you covered. So what are you waiting for? Visit us on the web or stop by one of our many retail locations and take advantage of these amazing fall deals. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
If your pipes are broke, your hot water's a joke. Who you gonna call? Hot Toilet! And your drains won't drain, driving you insane. Who can you call? Hot Toilet! Call 233-5936. Call 233-5936. You better call Todd.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here on the East Kentucky Sports Network. Hazard taking on Pikeville. Going to be a, like we said, district championship. Greg, I'm going to tell you about how my day's gone. My wife is away. She's been away all week. I got up, got the kids to school late. They were late. I came home, worked all day, went to pick them up. Was basically late to pick them up. Got home. Got them ready, took my son to drop him off with my parents, took my daughter to Camp Nathaniel for the overnight, and then drove straight back here and walked up this hill, and I'm about to die. But we're hanging in there. It's been a good time, and would be remiss if I did not mention, I know this past week we've lost one of my personal favorite guitarists of all time, Kiss Ace Frehley, and we're going to see, and I know Greg can do it with me, we're going to see how many references we can get in over tonight.
Well, we got to do it. I mean, think about Nathan, the last time you and I saw him was right down the street here at the Forum. That was my show that I did a couple shows with Ace, and you were there, and Michael Dwayne was there, and it was just good. It's good to see every publication, it seems, out there in media paid tribute to him. And I think now it's sad to say when people pass the appreciation you get, but
yeah, I feel like it came. To me. It aggravates me because they're quick to say something about him now, but it's he's been doing it since the 70s. You know what I mean?
He commented on the room, that night before I got a chance to shake his hand, give him a hug, and he just said, "Man, this is a great sounding room." He said, "Be proud of this place." He said, "I love this part of the world." So. Then Sunday night on my show, I did 5 hours of nothing but Kiss and Ace Frehley, so I was excited about that.
Hosted trivia night at the goal line. This I could do every week, but Tuesday it just happened to be 70s rock night.
There you go.
So you could take them but we're going to get these references. We're going to talk football while we're at it. Tomorrow I got to go back to Camp Nathaniel's. Pick up my daughter, so I'll be speeding back to my baby.
That a baby.
You know what I mean? Speeding back to my baby. So there we go. There's number one.
There you go.
There's
I love
number one. We're ready to rock. As got the spirit line out here, ready to get these kids rolling. We got the camera over here, the We'll get the Thriller dance over top of the
Yeah.
over top of the Pikeville Panthers here. But no, this is a big. And I've tried to get. Have we heard what is the status of Connor Holbrook for tonight?
I hear that he's going to play.
Okay.
Now, don't hold me to that. They definitely going to need him tonight. Hazard's going to need everybody on board, man. I mean, this is a good team,
Yeah.
no question. And Pikeville, let's face it, has had their number here lately. And tonight's champion night here for Hazard, 2011 state champions being recognized, and that's a beautiful thing. So, like I say, if Hazard can put everything together and get a win here, like I said, you got to feel incredibly confident going into November, because you've shown signs of greatness throughout this year. You just got to put it all in four-quarter form.
Yeah, I know Holbrook was cleared to. I think Monday was his first day that he was back cleared for contact.
Right.
So we'll see. But they need him. The Bulldogs, they've got the weapons, and if they can get them in everyone's hands, they're fine. Pikeville, on the other hand, this is a team that just. I think they've. You can look at that RPI and you can see Kentucky Country Day at the top. I feel like Pikeville with that win over Raceland, in my opinion, and
yeah,
it's hard to compete with their resume in Class A football.
Yeah, I mean, to me, Nathan, and I was looking at some notes earlier this morning. When you break down the season so far, to me, they're my number one team in Class A. Pikeville is. And Hazard can make a point here tonight. Hazard, definitely can compete and get over the peak here, and get it just get a big win here at home. I mean, this sets up for a good November, I think, for Hazard here.
Yeah,
tonight.
and I mean, just scrolling through Pikeville schedule, losses to Christian Academy, Louisville, Johnson Central, and Belfry. None of those teams Class A teams, and all those teams good teams. They put up 14 points on 14 points on Johnson Central. So they, those are tough losses. You don't like to lose games, but at the same time, going out there playing teams like that and coming out of it relatively unscathed, you're in a good spot. I really don't think there's a ton of separation between the top teams.
Mm-hmm.
We saw Hazard play Raceland pretty close. We saw Hazard play. It's running Campbellsville.
Yep.
We saw them play them within 3 here. This is a tough place to play. Campbellsville only lost on the season to Bell County, which is another stout team. But
Yep.
Campbellsville has not played the schedule that Pikeville has.
No. I think pound for pound, if you look at it, I mean, Pikeville to me is, looking at the position players, man, they're awfully talented. And they're battle tested. You know that when you're playing Johnson Central and Belfry and you get a win over Raceland, it's a stifling resume. And Hazard's got a tall hill to climb tonight. Can they make it? Yeah. But Pikeville to me is when you look at Class A football here lately, you've got to put them in the top 3 or 4 every year, especially when you get in November. Man, they really start clicking.
Yeah, and looking, the Bulldogs or the Panthers, 1,200 yards through the air with J.J. Reynolds. He's also got 100 yards on the ground rushing. Jaden Justice, 528 yards on the season rushing. They've got 15 touchdowns through the air, 16 through the air, 12 on the ground. They're a very balanced team, and I feel like that's something that could be tough for the Bulldogs to deal with tonight, because it feels like the Bulldogs, other teams, and I've watched it unfold the last several games. It feels like other teams, if they can throw the ball, they're going to test these young guys on the sides, and it's trial by fire.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting better each and every week, but you can't give up big plays against a team like this. You got to get in there and knock them loose. You got to stay on guys. You cannot let these athletes loose, because they've, again, 12 touchdowns on the ground, but 16 through the air.
Yeah, and I mean, and Knox Central kind of, really kind of showed some weaknesses there early. We've seen that. I mean, Paintsville at times, there were some and matchup problems that, you would think Hazard would have an edge on. But they kind of cleaned things up, though, Nathan, there in that latter part of that third quarter that gave me some hope for these guys. I still believe with me that those, you talk about Deaton and Raceland, and I think still leading the state in tackles here in Class A. Those guys have really got to dictate. Chris Parton is really going to have to play. And Gavin Johnson, such a great offensive threat, but he's got to become a better defender. And Holbrook, to me, is such a key back there. And it just those guys, if they put it together, Hazard's got a shot.
Definitely do, folks. We're going to go ahead and take one last break, and when we come back, we're just going to be about ready to kick this thing off and get things rolling, folks. We're going to take a break. We are less than 4 minutes away from kicking this one off. Hazard versus Pikeville on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Fazoli's stuffed shells are back. Jumbo pasta shells stuffed with 4 Italian cheeses, smothered in our signature sauces, then topped with mozzarella and baked to bubbly perfection. Try our garlic shrimp stuffed shells topped with plump shrimp marinated in a delicious garlic parmesan sauce. Our 4 cheese shells packed with your favorite Italian cheeses, Parmesan, ricotta, mozzarella, and Romano. Or our stuffed shell duo paired with baked fettuccine Alfredo. Enjoy our stuffed shells with our signature garlic breadsticks today, only at Fazoli's. Moment price participation may vary by location. Unlimited breadsticks, dining only. Tax not included. Fazoli's and local are federally registered trademark of Fazoli's System Management LLC.
It should be easy to get healthcare you can trust close to home. That's exactly what UK Healthcare's North Fork Valley Community Health Center in Hazard is designed for. With a variety of services under one roof, from primary care to behavioral health, and an on-site pharmacy and lab to make it even more convenient for you. It's a provider that treats everyone regardless of ability to pay, all backed by the expertise of UK Healthcare, so you and your family can get healthy and stay healthy. Learn more at ukhealthcare.com/hazard.
The Fugit Family Chiropractic staff is highly knowledgeable and experienced, providing you with the leading-edge technology and proven techniques for optimum pain relief and minimal recovery time. If you suffer from neck or lower back pain, headaches, herniated or bulging discs, or even degenerative disc disease, don't spend another minute suffering. Fugit Family Chiropractic is also nationally certified to perform DOT and CDL physicals. No referral is needed, and walk-ins are always welcome. Fugit Family Chiropractic in Hazard and Whitesburg.
Are you a caregiver of an adult age 21 or over with physical or mental disabilities? LKLP Compassionate Hearts Adult Day Health Care is a source of support for individuals and families in need of supervised care Monday through Friday, providing professional, social, health, and recreation services in a safe and supervised environment. Compassionate Hearts offers caregivers an alternative to nursing home care for their loved ones. Accepting new clients now. Call 606-436-8700 or visit lklp.org to set up a visit.
Here we go, folks. The Bulldogs just won the toss and have elected to receive. They want to get the ball and they want to establish. We talked about have Pikeville a balance, but they lean towards that passing attack. 16 touchdowns to 12. The Bulldogs. I don't know if I have it up here. They've got 14 through the air, 23 on the ground. They are very much a rushing team, and they've got Cameron Miller with 113 rushes, rush attempts on the year, and he didn't really start rushing until about 3 weeks into the season.
Yeah, but since then he's really kind of a coming out party for him. I thought was Knox Central, in my opinion. And he's a freshman, my friends. That's the great thing about that kid, and it just seems like every time they hand the ball off to him, Nathan, it's 4 to 5 yards. And Shoptaw, I think, looked better on the run last week or 2 weeks ago and passing the ball, and I had a lot of weapons. And and as the season goes on, I mean, Hazard's got the weaponry that they can put Linden back there at fullback, and Fullwood's another guy too. I think is going to have to be relied on heavily tonight as well. So, man, I'm excited for this. Is a beautiful night, cold night, but this is October football, man. If you can't beat it,
wild times. And I tell you, this district, Paintsville, not exactly the Paintsville of a few years ago, but all 3 teams in this district, small district, but all of them have state championship pedigrees.
Oh man, yeah.
And I've seen all of them win. And I'm not that old, Greg, but I've seen all of these teams win state championships in my lifetime.
That's
and I've
cool,
seen
man.
Hazard play for multiple.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Pikeville win multiple.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here lately, it's, Hazard and Pikeville in this part of the world. Obviously up to 23 Raceland's always going to have something to say about it, but, in Paintsville too, or what they've done is amazing. But then, Pikeville really is kind of standing on top of a mountain looking down at folks, and somebody's going to knock them off, and, could Hazard do it here this year, maybe next year, but Hazard's going to have an opportunity to strike first here, Nathan. So what a way to come out and make a statement.
Yeah, and sometimes we don't always see or hear what the flip is, but Hazard often gets the ball second.
Yeah, they do.
So this is a team that is used to kind of playing off their heels, but I don't know if that was something they won tonight, chose to. I don't know if that's a departure or if they've just been losing tosses. But either way it goes, they want the ball. They want to establish this running game and get things going, and we're ready to get rolling here.
And Hazard's got some great potential kids too on here that can eat up some yards off these kickoffs too. We need to see a good gain from this right now. If that's going to be shot to the end zone. Wow.
And here we go. Not a lot there on that opening kickoff. Hazard's going to have it at the 20. Just the old touchback. You know what I mean? Sometimes in high school, sometimes that's the best you can ask for.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I mean?
We've been seeing a lot of, I think Paintsville last week, all they did was those squib kicks. So Hazard's got a chance to come out and make a statement.
Here we go, line it up. I formation, going to hand it off to the big man right off the bat, and going to fall forward for a few. Not a ton, but positive yards, and at least three yards on first down. Just if you do that every down, Greg, you win the game.
And I love it, and if you can contain that run game there, and like you said, keep eating up yards, and be a clock grinder as well, man. That's what Hazard needs to do. Really eat this clock up.
Making the I formation, they're going to hand it off to the fullback, and nothing up the middle. Just runs into a wall of defenders. Handed off to Fullwood, the fullback, and he wishes they may have handed it to somebody else.
Yeah, man, he had nowhere to go.
It's going to bring up third and looks like about 8.
Yeah.
So Bulldogs likely going to have to go to the air here, and they're going to empty out this backfield.
And here too,
5 wide.
Notice Fullwood though too as a receiver too in this set right here, Nathan. He's the guy that can get those 5 and 6 yard quick passes, and up north of the field he can go.
Look here, he likes going over the middle, and that's what he does there. They're kind of waiting on him. Shoptaw rolls out to his left, slings one to the sideline. Is it complete? Yes, it is. That's going to be first down, complete for the Bulldogs. What a play there.
And I think that's his right now as we're getting out of this season. That's what he's improved so much on, Nathan, is he's on the run, he's getting dangerous with that right there. What a great throw.
Yeah, that was Preston Hall on the reception, and they're going to stay with it. Nobody in the backfield, emptied out. Shoptaw looks to his right, complete. Not going to get the first down, but just a quick little completion to Corbin Fletcher.
Yep.
And sets things up. Looks like 2nd and 5 coming up.
We'll see. You take that, if you can chop up 4 and 5 yards there with those quick runs from Miller and these quick outs right here from Corbin and Gavin Johnson, full with these guys. Hall there making a great reception. I mean, Hazard's got a lot of weapons, that's for sure, on offense.
2nd and maybe a long 5, 2nd, 6 coming up there in the kind of offset eye pistol formation. They're going to hand it off to Miller, and he is hit immediately at the line, and he's going nowhere. Going to bring up 3rd and about 5. They're going to give him about a half a yard.
Well, Pikeville's kind of figured out something there. I mean, there was no man's land there for Fullwood, and this is kind of unusual to see Miller kind of stopped in his tracks that early on, but Hazard's got to figure that out, man. That front 4 there, Pikeville, really aggressive.
Here we go, 3rd and 5 coming up. Bulldogs are 1 of 1 on 3rd down So far this drive, they are at their own 40-yard line with 9:20 to go in the first half. First drive of the game. And here we go. Going to be play action, and they're going to go deep. Oh, hits Fletcher in the hands. Young man, you got to call that in.
Wow.
You got to haul that
that's
in.
a great route. Great time right there for credit Hazard's offensive line right there to give Shoptall a golden opportunity. That's something Corbin's going to look at when he gets home tonight. He's like, oh, man, that's could have been 6. You got to make those plays, Nathan. I mean, you got to be accountable, man. I mean, you just have to be. It was a great throw.
Fullwood going to come out, set to punt, but do not hold your breath. There is 18 seconds left on this play clock, and he's going to punt it. He's going to punt it away to the left. He's going to take a hazard bounce, still going, and then rolling backwards. Boys, you got to stop it.
Yeah.
You got to stop it. Going to stop about the 35. So Bulldogs ultimately, I mean, hit Fletcher. And listen, he was behind the defense.
Yeah,
he was behind the defense, and it was going to be a foot race to see who could stop him.
Yeah, I think he was heading home, man, on that if he catches that. But that was a great route run by Corbin, and, a great throw by Shoptall. Credit the offensive line for giving him that much of time. But you just got to make those plays, man. It's late October here. You got to haul those in and head home with them.
1st and 10 coming up for Pikeville. They take over with 9:05 to go first quarter, and they are at their own 34-yard line. And we'll see. They are taking their time, huddled up, and they're going to come out shotgun. One back in the backfield, 4 wide receivers, 3 to the left and 1 to the right. Immediately goes to the one on the right and caught and tackled immediately. Going to be a short gain.
Well, I like that, play right there from Hazard. I mean, they read that well, and great, tackle there. You got to wrap those kids up from Pikeville last year. That's what they didn't do. They were making Hazard miss on those first initiations of the tackle and picking up 6-7 yards. You can't have that.
That was Hager on the reception. And we will line him back up in the shotgun once again. Man in motion, right to left, and they're going to hand this one off. A little draw play, bounces off the first, and not going to get away from that one.
I think, man.
Ball, I didn't see. We'll see what they call. I did not see the bag come out, but the kids were scrambling for it. Referee's talking it over. I think they're just going to blow it dead. 3rd and long.
Well, you got to love the aggression there from Hazard, man. 3 to 4 Bulldogs right there on top of that play.
3rd and 9 coming up. Hazard out there in that 3-4 defense with the linebackers on that left side. Linden and Deaton looking to wreak some havoc. There's J.J. Reynolds in the shotgun, 1 man in motion, 2 in the backfield. He's going to roll out to the right. He's got blockers, and he is wrestled down by Deaton. That is it.
Oh, man. Wow. Those linebackers, Nathan, you all year long, you talking about consistency. You're trying to find it from this team. Linden and Deaton has been they have been just a Mount Rushmore of just pride and just absolutely execution.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
going to go down as a sack. Actually, I went to check to see if I called it right, if it was Deaton or Linden, but hard to tell because both of them were absolutely losing their mind.
Of them, man.
Pikeville lining up like they're going to go for it here, and then they switch to a punting formation, just keeping them on their toes, and they're going to kick it, and this is going to be a boomer of a punt, and but going to take a bounce straight up, and now it takes the Pikeville roll, and going to stop right about the 22-yard line, 21-yard line of the Bulldogs. So 3 and out, and Hazard just ferocious on defense to start the game.
That is about a good first possession for Hazard on defense that I've seen this year. And notice, too, with Pikeville, man, it's something, and I looked at their notes here throughout the week. Got a great kicking game. Got a great punter, got a great kicker, field goal kicker. So it's inevitable. Hazard has got to get pressure on them every play of this game. They can't give them a chance to get easy field goals too.
Hazard empties it out again. Watch out. This looking like going to the left, and that is it. But once again, another drop. They hit in the hands I believe once again it's Preston Hall.
Yeah. That's two plays right there, man.
We're going to have Miller in the backfield. Shotgun, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Be a handoff to Miller up the middle, and not a lot going on with the teeth of that Pikeville defense. They're going to get Bulldogs going to get a yard, going to set up 3rd and 9, but that's about it.
Well, there's just not much happening up the middle, and Hazard's got to get something out on those corners. But I just got a feel here early on, man. Shoptaw is so confident right now. These receivers will haul those passes in, but he is really looking strong back there, the sophomore is.
Yeah, forward and in it tight end. Immediately going to go to the left, get it to Johnson, and he's going to run for the first down and more up the sideline, out around the 40-yard line. What a play.
Well, I'll tell you what, Johnson, man, he's a kind of Julian Edelman, right? He used to play for the Patriots there. That's who my better half kind of mentioned that to me. She said, he kind of reminds me of you. So.
And Hazard, no huddle. Going to hand it off to Miller, and he busts up through the middle for about 6-7 yards. I think they may give him 8.
Yeah, well, that's bread and butter right there. Cameron Miller right there. That's just been his, his whole season right there, just chopping up yards on you.
And if the Bulldogs, they run that no huddle, they know what they're running.
Mm-hmm.
Your big boys up front don't get a chance to get down and get ready to go. This is going to bring up 2nd and 2. The whole playbook wide open here. We'll see what the Bulldogs come up with. They got 3 wide receivers, a tight end, 1 back in the backfield in the shotgun. It's going to be off to Miller, and he's going to fall forward for the first down. He's across the 50. This is the first time tonight either team has crossed the 50-yard line with 5:35 to go. Still scoreless. Hazard with the ball here. Fresh set of downs.
Hazard looking strong in this possession right there. It was a great catch there if you go back 2 plays to Johnson. And Miller, you expect that, man. He, a kid that just never seems to let you down. Just only a freshman, and that spells trouble for everybody else in the mountains. That kid has a world of ability.
1st and 10 coming up, and it's going to be another handoff, and Miller, man, still keeping those feet moving. Was hit at the line of scrimmage, but he's going to keep going for about 4. They're going to mark him at the 45-yard line of the Panthers.
Well, that's just, really, I got so much confidence in him, Nathan, running the ball. I mean, he got stuck there a couple times early in these drives here, but he's a kid that just figures things out.
2nd and 6 coming up. Hazard taking their time, getting the play call in. Shoptaw in the shotgun. They're going to have Fullwood out at tight end. They're going to have a lot of guys over here on the left. Look for some action heading that way. Could be a run, could be anything. And they're going to go to the right. And did Fletcher haul it in? They're going to say no.
Wow.
No.
Well, I love okay, that's got to be personal foul, right?
Yeah.
No?
Hey, listen. Greg, the fans want it. Listen, if they touch you, I mean, these are big boys. It takes a lot to knock them down. I think the referees knew better than to throw anything there. But hey, you got to try.
Let's try to
sell
that, man.
Here we go. Shoptaw under center in the I formation. We'll see what we got cooked up here. Going to be just a handoff to Miller right up the middle with some extra blockers, and that's going to get him close. But I think, and there's a flag coming. There we go. They got it that time, Greg.
They got it that time.
But I think that was just, they feel like if they get Shoptaw under center, Fullwood at fullback, and just simple I formation, halfback right up the gut, they would get close enough to make something happen. You know what I mean?
Well,
close enough that you can go for it.
Well, I like that.
Personal foul on the
Love
defense.
the play call, man.
15 yards. Hey, look, I make no bones about it. I mean, all the fancy stuff, the frills, I don't care. Line it up,
Just play
run
football.
it at them. If my guys can beat your guys, here they are on this kind of pistol ideal. Here we go. Going to be another handoff to Miller. He's going to come up the left side. Not a lot there, but he is going to get a yard or two.
Does this set up to Nathan, right now for Gavin Johnson, kind of take a shot, heading toward the corner there, like we know so well he's done over the season and these 2 years. And, I mean, does this set up something big for Gavin Johnson right now?
Beauty is the way the Bulldogs run this stuff, and as good as Shoptai is with running this offense, he's got multiple options.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But here they're back in this I form, and we've not seen this year. If not all very much, he's going to drop back out of it and slings it to the end zone. No, wow. Dice almost had it.
Well, we kind of thought that might happen, and a great route, and it's a catchable ball right there. You got to feel good about the Bulldogs right now, Nathan, and they're doing some good things.
That's 11. So is somebody, if you're watching on Facebook, I'll try to see if I can get. So I'm not seeing Holbrook out here, unless he's wearing 11.
They're wearing 11 tonight.
I don't know. And they try to go out to Fletcher to the right, nothing there. So is that Holbrook wearing?
I think it is
11?
Holbrook now. So we're used to him with number 8
6.
on or 6 on, excuse me.
I'll make sure to check on that, but it would be odd to target him this much, to target his replacement this much. So apologies on that. But 4th down coming up for the Bulldogs. And they're going to line up to try to kick this one?
I love this, Nathan. This freshman kicker, I got a ton of confidence in him.
Now, this is on the 31-yard line, so 41-yard kick.
I tell you what, I think Hazard might have moved.
Oh, that's the case.
False start, offense, number 71, 5 yards, 4th down.
So back it up.
And send the offensive unit back on. No, they're still going to. They're going to try this.
Oh my goodness!
I'll tell you what. If this kid,
what's going on here? I think they had it backed up too far.
They did.
Yeah, they had it an extra yard further back. So they're going to spot this on the 40, on the 36. This is a 46-yard field goal for Kilburn. And it is up, and it might have been touched.
It was touched.
And that is no good. So it's going to be Pikeville ball with 2:26 to go here in the first. But the Bulldogs, and had some leg to that.
He did, man. I love that confidence Coach Chandler puts in these kids. That's every position out there. But a young freshman kicker to say, you know what, man, I feel good you can knock this down from 40. I mean, that's wonderful. But it was deflected. But he got some leg under that, that's for sure.
We'll see what the Panthers can do. The Bulldogs, could possibly, chalk that up to a deflection. But either way it goes, it's going to be scoreless still with 2:26 to go in the first quarter. Pikeville with the football.
And boy, if Hazard could come up to keep them, on this side of the field this first quarter, a big win for this team.
It's going to be a handoff and a big gash right up the left side. And that's going to be a first down, but there's a flag on the field. We'll see what the call is. Holding on
60,
the offense.
10 yards, small the foul, first down.
That's a big win for Hazard right there, Nathan. I mean, and this continues on. The confidence is going to keep building for this Hazard defense. And I love this game plan here from your defensive coordinator from Hazard tonight. A lot of good things are happening for Hazard.
It's going to be 1st and 20, looks like.
And this is Linden and Deaton time right here, man. They've got to make something happen right here.
I would expect they're in the split backs here, but what is going on? Another flag? The leg, they didn't snap it.
I'll tell you what, man, I Hazard really playing confident right now, Nathan, on both sides of the ball.
So that's going to put them 1st and 25.
Yeah,
Ball
you're
at
right.
the 5-yard line.
So
5-yard line, got to get to the 30. But if you're Pikeville, I mean, this means takes away a lot of your desire to run the football, and they're going to try to move this through the air, I would assume. Here they are, split backs, 3 wide receivers, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. And what do I know? They're going to run it up the left side and upended by Gavin Johnson. But that was big Jeremiah Anderson, the junior, who's going to get a chunk of yards there, but still going to be second and 20.
Yeah. He was a big troublemaker for Hazard last year on the ground over in Pikeville. And they just really didn't have an answer for any of their ground attack last year. It was a dominating performance.
2nd and 19 officially here with the ball spotted on the 11-yard line. Pikeville taking their time huddling up. And Anderson going to run off the field, which tells me they don't want the big boy in there, so they may be throwing the football here. They got 2 split out on each side, but they got 1 guy in motion. Looking to the right, slings it, and Holbrook in there and swats it.
That's where he's so valuable, man, back there. I mean, Hazard missed him against Paintsville, but others really stepped up. But Holbrook's he's got the potential to be an all-state caliber player at that position.
He's playing incredible right now. Scoreless still, 1:25 on the clock, and Pikeville finds themselves 3rd and 19 at the 11-yard line. And, it's a tough spot to be in, but if you're the Bulldogs, you can't. They're excited, the energy's up, but you can't get.
You can't give up something big.
You can't get lazy here. You got to be ready because they are going for the first down marker. Going to be a screen out to the right, and it is blown up.
Wow! At least
going down
5 to 6 Bulldogs on top of that.
Oh my goodness! No dice. So they're going to get a yard or so, maybe 2, 3, but. Go screen out to the right, but the Bulldogs all over it, 4th and a mile. And barring any nonsense, this will be a punt. Back-to-back punts to start the game.
It's pretty good for Hazard.
Well, I can't say that. It was a punt to field goal attempt to punt. And here we go. This one probably not going to be returned. It's going to take and it's going to not even make it to the 50. It's going to be at the 46-yard line of Pikeville. Yeah. So the Bulldogs going to take over 41 seconds to go in the quarter. And I'm going to correct myself. In high school football, all place kicks are considered punts.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Considered punts. So that's why notice they missed it, but they started from the 20 because it was a touchback.
True.
So I was right and didn't even know it, Greg. It's tough being this right sometimes. Here we go. I formation for the Bulldogs. Play action. Shoptar rolling out. Finds Fullwood to the sideline. Going to get about 5 yards.
See, and I love that. Get him out rolling, man. And he's just so, he's so well under. He's just always under control, it seems like, back there. Shoptar is. And he squares those shoulders up, man. He's so accurate. And a great haul right there from Fullwood.
Yeah, Fullwood didn't run out of green before that sideline. He can turn it up and he can truck somebody, but it just followed it out of bounds. They're going to spot him for about 6-7 yards.
I love that play.
So here we go. Bulldog football still in that I formation. Going to be a handoff to Miller up the middle, and he's got the first.
I'll tell you what, he is a guy that, you get it, 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5. I mean, how many times this season we just see him take it all the way past that first down marker. This remarkable year that he's had as a freshman.
Hazard starting to threaten once again there at the Panther 35-yard line.
And he just loved Coach Chandler's approach and, his whole personality. And just really.
That's going to take us to the end of the quarter, folks. We're going to let it run out. It is scoreless after 1. We have ourselves a football game. Hazard has got it 1st and 10 from the 35 after this break on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Your hometown's where you want to raise your family.
For Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, here's Daryl Billings.
0% financing for up to 72 months. Huge rebates, great trade-in allowances, and accommodating friendly service is what we're all about at Tanner Dodge in Stanton. We'll go the extra mile to get you the best deal possible and make your buying experience positive. Over 83% of the people we have sold to in the past few years have returned to buy from us again. Come see why. You'll be glad you did.
Come home to save Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we picked for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hayden.
We're back, folks. Hazard, of course, honoring it's Champions Night, honoring the state championship team from the Bulldogs and trying to cheer on these Bulldogs to a district championship here in the regular season tonight. Back in this pistol eye set, and they're going to blow this one dead. Maybe a false.
Offense, number 71, 5 yards.
Hazard, that offensive line, gaining confidence, but a little eager there, and kind of live with that, though, Nathan. I mean, I love the way this offensive line is playing right now.
Going to be a handoff to Miller, and he is tripped up behind the line. Big time stop right there from Gavin Coleman, and that's going to back him up a yard. So lost 5 on the penalty, lost 1 on the tackle for loss. 2nd and 16 coming up.
Well, this is the time, though, that Gavin Johnson's so, gifted and important in this offense. Can he chop up 10 or 11 yards on a quick route?
Shoptaw rolling out to his left. Got room, going to hit Holbrook, but he was not in a spot where he could really do anything with it. He was right at the sideline. He's going to get it to near the original set of sticks. So 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12 coming up. I almost feel like Shoptaw could have took off and ran with that.
I think he could as well, and maybe got 5 or 6 yards.
Here we go. 3rd and long coming up for the Bulldogs. Empty backfield. Shoptaw rolling out to his right. Got men. Got to launch it to the left to Fullwood. He's looking for it. Got it.
Wow.
At the 15-yard line. He's down out of bounds. What a dot.
I'll tell you what, Shoptaw's at his best, I think, when he's under duress sometimes. And what a throw and catch right there. Fullwood's so important, man. He's kind of to me, the X factor in this offensive sets, the Hazard runs here. He's got so much ability. Good to see him haul that in, man.
Gunslinger just unloading it. And I really think that they, maybe call it luck, but he got hit as he was throwing it, so it didn't go as far. But Fullwood kind of lost it and it ended up coming right to him, off to Johnson, and he's not going to have a lot going there. But here comes a flag late.
You've seen all the momentum on that defensive side there going to the sideline. Now you knew that was coming.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, look, it's the rules are the rules, but man, it is hard to just stop on a dime like that.
It is.
Dead ball, personal foul, defense, number 7, late hit out of bounds. 15 yards, first down.
Call Gage Burgett with the late hit out of bounds, but that one, that's just tough. You know what I mean? Because you're running full speed trying to make the tackle, and the kid goes out of bounds. But hey, do it if you're Hazard. Just get out of bounds. Let him hit you.
Let it happen. Here comes.
Done with it. Here we go. 1st and goal. Ball inside the 10. It's going to be a handoff to Race Linden, the fullback, and he's not going to have a lot going on there, Greg.
That front 4 of Pikeville, I'm telling you, is tough as nails, Nathan. And they explode off that line there. And Race Linden, a strong young man, going nowhere.
Yeah, it's hard to, in those situations where you're handed off to the fullback, when the teeth of that defensive line, when they're always ready to go, sometimes you're just better off letting Race get his hands on somebody and hand it off to the next guy. But, hey, I'd give it to him too.
Absolutely, you'd give it
It's
to him.
Race Linden time, baby. Here we go. 4 wide receiver, or 3 wide receivers, a tight end, and they're going to hand it off to Miller, and he's going to be inside the 5-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 4. Hazard, and this is decision-making time. It's scoreless, 9:40 to go. You got a shot here at the end zone, whether you try to run it in or whether you try to throw it in. It almost really doesn't matter here. These windows get so tight on the goal line.
That's
sometimes
true.
you're better off running it, but they tried for the 46-yard field goal last time. I would think that they may want points here no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, I think you take the points. I mean, your defense is playing well, and you got a great, confident kicker.
Here we go. Going to be a handoff to Miller, and he is running it, but he is going to be driven back. I think he got about to the 2-yard line, maybe the 3. And that's going to be where they stop it. And they send Race Linden in. We'll see what the call is here. I could also see them. They're looking like they're staying with the offense. I could see them trying to draw them off sides and then calling a timeout with 0 seconds on the clock. No, they're running the play. It's going to be a throw out to Shoptaw, and he's diving for the end zone. Touchdown,
play, man.
Bulldogs. He looked like he was running off the field. Race Linden throws it backwards to him. He takes off running for the pylon, knocks it down. Oh, my goodness. The trick play is here, folks. The trick play is here.
The riverboat gambler, man. I love him. I mean, Matt Chandler, what an offensive mind. And I just, that's how aggressive is he? And that's what wins. Nathan, I mean, we want the field goals, but Coach Chandler, man, he wants 6. And great job by the Bulldogs.
8:40 on the clock, 6-0 Bulldogs. Kilburn with the kick, it's blocked. And that's going to be the score with 8:40 to play in the first. We're going to take a 30-second break. When we come down Pikeville ball, Bulldogs lead it 6-0 on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Since 1919, Mine Service Company has been servicing the coal mining industry with quality general mine supplies. Mine Service offers a wide variety of products, including electrical cable, mine roof support material, lubricants, conveyor belts, drain pipe, underground miner cap lights, quality boots, knee pads, bottled drinking water, and much, much more. Locally owned with locations on Highway 15 South in Hazard, in Wise, Virginia, and their hydraulic hose division on Willie's Way across from Applebee's in Hazard. Mine Service Company.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. What an absolute banger of a play there. The trick play for the touchdown, and you just never know what you're going to get with this crew. I felt like, I said it was decision-making time, but the Panthers, they feel that weight too. You know what I mean?
Sure
Are they going to try to run the play? What are they doing? And then when he runs off the field, you think, I don't know. But then the fullback throws it to the quarterback.
I love it.
It was a lateral, and I think the play call was he was going to throw it from there, but there was nothing there, and he just had to run it in.
Another thing, too, you love this field, this new press box and stands, and I love looking up behind this goalpost and seeing those folks up there by that fire pit there that they've made. Those are the coolest people, and happy holidays night, those folks up there on the ledge. Those guys have created a great atmosphere.
It's a squib kick, and it's going to be returned by Cole Sloan. And he making a few miss, but going to go down shy of the 30-yard line. It's like tripped up by Deaton.
Yeah, Deaton was right there. He was the first to greet him. One thing Hazard has done that we didn't see him against Knox Central and some other teams as well, they're wrapping you up on the first initial hit, it seems like, too, Nathan. That's a sign of a team that's definitely getting better. That first initial impact, man, it's a defensive team. You got to wrap those guys up.
1st and 10 coming up, split backs for the Panthers, and they're going to test the teeth of that defense and going to fall forward for about 2. Bulldogs.
Mr. Hill saying hello to us tonight back there. It was a good kind of welcome from him there, man. That was a good stick.
2nd and 8 coming up. for the Panthers. 8:11 to play here in the first half. They have not gotten past the 50-yard line yet.
And Kentucky beating the number 1 team tonight, 78-65. Just a final. That's
man.
a pretty good hello to the season there. I don't care if it's a scrimmage.
Backfield, going to be a run up the left side. Nobody home, ladies and gentlemen. Stuffed for no gain.
Hazard's such more the aggressor tonight, Nathan, than we've seen him in weeks.
3rd and 8 coming up. Just this is the. They also had the opportunity for a week off. You know what I mean?
That's true, man. Heal up,
get healthy. I know Deaton's had that nagging foot injury, and he's got to stay off of it. Holbrook was hurt, got to take some time to nurse himself. So we're looking at a healthy Bulldog team here, and here we go. Panthers rolling out to the left, and no, sir.
Wow.
Not going to get it. 4th and 5 coming up at the 34-yard line.
And this is a good little quarterback here for Pikeville, man. He moves so well. I mean, Hazard just, they really contained him.
And we'll see Panthers see what they try to do here. This 5 yards, I always feel like you got to try to draw them offside if you got 5 yards. And they do not. They're just going to punt it away.
Good punt.
And going to have a shot at a return here. Muffed it. Going to have to fall on top of it. Gavin Johnson. That's not the first time he's done that this year.
I know. We've seen him do that 2 or 3 times. And as great hands as he's got as a receiver, sometimes, though, too, that's a tougher play than it looks from up here. I mean, you got the lights right there off his right shoulder coming in. But
I can't criticize him because he's more of an athlete than I will ever be.
He's special,
than I ever was, and than I'll ever be.
I'm a big fan of him, and he's just got a ton of potential, man. He's a kid. Yeah, I think by the time he's a senior, he and Holbrook both are going to be all state players. And just
we're going to have a timeout here. Timeout, Hazard. We're going to take it with him, folks. We'll be back in a minute. Hazard 6-0 with the ball up on the Panthers on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Big news from Hazard ARH. Our urology team is growing, which means shorter wait times and faster care for you. Our expert urologists diagnose and treat everything from urinary incontinence and bladder cancer to kidney disease, erectile dysfunction, and vasectomies. With more specialists on board, we offer a full range of surgical and non-surgical treatments. Plus, no referral is required. That's right. You can schedule you at Hazard ARH Urology by calling 606-487-7510. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Here we go, folks. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. They're going to have it. They call a timeout here, and I love that because, look, this drive is a big deal. 6:30 to go here. This could be your last drive of the half. You want to cash in the points, be up 2 scores on this team going into the half, and here we go. And that's going to be Holbrook in the Wild Bulldog, and he coughs it up, and Panthers have it, but a flag comes in late on the other side. We'll see what that is. But it looked like a pretty cut and dry play for me there. It just coughs it up.
Yeah, I mean, he busted through that line right there out of that Wildcat or whatever we're going to call it, Wild Bulldog. And you have
level on the play. The Panthers recover. 1st and 10. The Bulldog 41-yard line.
So something you didn't want to happen if you're Hazard, man. That's cannot turn this football over against this team. They had, like I said, a golden opportunity with 6:27 here to eat up a lot of that clock and keep them off the field, but that's not going to happen.
Here we go, and that one, I think that's going to be a movement.
Start offense, number 73, 5 yards, first down.
So not a clean game by either team to start this one, but this is the Panthers' first attempt at football on this side of the 50-yard line, man. But it comes at the behest of a fumble by Connor Holbrook on that, and he looked like it's one of those deals where he was hit and fighting for extra yards, and sometimes it's just crazy how that works. Sometimes if you go down when they hit you, you don't fumble it, but if you fight for more yards, it gets ripped out. crazy. But here we go. And this is going to be kind of a flood to the right, trying to get something, but no dice. The running back, the quarterback's the running back. Oh, here we go. More Race brother, Race. We know how big and strong you are. They did not knock you down, brother. They did not.
No.
I feel it though. You got to try. You got to try
Race
because
Linden,
if
man.
football doesn't work out, some of these guys got to get into an acting career, maybe college. You can get one of these NIL deals, do some commercials. Got to be able to make it look good. But either way, 3 yards for the Panthers, and they just had a flood of blockers on the right side of the field. This time they got 4 wide receivers, 2 split out on each side. Will be rolled out to the left. They got a man and going to hit it and fall, and they're going to give it to him right about the 36-yard line. So 3rd and 5 coming up.
Big time play right here, or opportunity for a play for Hazard's defense right there. It's 3rd and 5, 5:19. You get a stop here. Who knows if Pikeville's going to go for it? Will they punt? But you can get the ball back, Nathan. You really got to feel good about your defense the way they played this first half.
If I'm Pikeville, unless I go backwards, I'm going for it here.
Well, that's true. Yeah,
Unless I
agree
go
with
backwards. But 5 minutes on the clock, they're going to have they're going to run it right up the middle and bounces off and going to get the first down. That's a nice play there. And once again, Jeremiah Anderson was dead to rights. He hit it. He hit about a yard into the yard upfield. And what do we got here? We got some talking after the play with the officials.
Stop Maven number 3, Jackson Deaton.
There's a flag in the secondary.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 3. 15 yards, first down.
On the outside linebacker, unfortunate. So that is probably the worst thing you see for Hazard.
That's something that they did not want. I mean, you 3rd and 5, they're got an opportunity to push Pikeville back, and you got to wrap these running backs up, man. You got to play clean football.
Here we go. Going to be handoff, and Anderson again. Now he's starting to cook. He's got it. Gets it to the 10-yard line. That's going to be 2nd and 5.
The last 3 carries here from him, it's all been 6 to 8 yards, and he's gaining momentum, man. And last year he was just a arrow through their heart on the ground in Pikeville, man. He just really had no answer for him.
And here we go. It'll be a handoff and try to fight forward, but I think they're going to lose a yard.
I think they are, and host of Hazard Bulldogs back there, and that's what they've got to do, Nathan. They got to break through that line and give them no hope of getting up the field. Got to wrap these kids up on the first initial hit. You just can't let them bounce off of you.
3rd and 6 coming up. 3:45 to go here in the first half. Pikeville. Reynolds in the shotgun. He's got one back there with him. And he's going to hand it off up the middle to Anderson. And he's got the first. No good. Not going to get into the end zone, but he's going to have 1st and goal about the 2-yard line.
Yeah, it's just elementary football right there. You got a horse back there. You got to let him roll. And Anderson is just really putting on a clinic right here in this last drive. Just a strong young man. He runs so low to the ground anyways. He's a tough out. Here
we go. Going to give it to him again, and he looks like he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. They tie this one up with 3:12 to go, and what a shift in momentum as the Bulldogs had the ball with the lead, turn it over, first play of the drive.
Yeah.
Face mask, 15 yards, going the other way, and it's going to be a tie game right now and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
I'll tell you, and Pikeville's got another, just like Kilburn, man. This guy's incredibly reliable.
Here you go. Gonzalez Santos up to kick the extra point. And that one's good. 7-6. Panthers lead it. 3:12 to go. Bulldog ball on the other side of this break on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
My name is Emily, and I'm from Laurel County. When I was searching for a college, I wanted to find a place that felt like home and where I could make a difference. The moment I stepped on Alice Lloyd's campus, I knew this was where I belonged. There's a sense of community here and a focus on serving others that you can't find at other colleges. For me, it wasn't just about continuing education. It was about being a part of something bigger. Apply now to find your home at alc.edu.
We're back, folks. 7-6 Pikeville on top for the first time tonight with 3:12 to go here in the first half. Bulldogs, you know, they want to get the ball, come down and score before the half, but you don't want to mess around and give it back to the Pikeville because they're going to have it to start the second half and could be a long evening.
Yeah, I mean, you just cannot give them any hope. You had a chance there, too, when the Holbrook fumble, man. If you cut those yards up, you still got the ball. I mean, you could really have the pressure put on Pikeville, but now they're leading, feeling good about themselves.
Here we go. Booming kick, and Hazard's going to run this one out. It's going to be Holbrook, and he's going to bust through a seam. And there's a flag coming in late at the end of it. They're going to mark him at the 41. I think he may get 15 more.
I think so, too, man, and that's the spurtability of this kid right here, Nathan. I mean,
brings the ball out to the 41-yard line.
Amazing right there. I mean, burst of speed. Good job, Connor Holbrook. Wow.
We'll see. We'll hold our horses. We'll see what they say.
During return, block in the back.
Nope.
Receiving team, number 9. 10 yards, follow the foul. First down.
That
apologies, folks.
stings,
I got excited. 3:06 to play, and the Hazard Bulldogs, after getting it out to the 41, they're going to back it up to the 15.
Jeez, that is tough. But, you know, it's part of it. Send that offense out there. You got a lot of confidence out of that quarterback. Keep rolling.
1st and 10. Going to be a handoff to Miller. It's going to be a short gain, maybe a yard.
I'm telling you, that front four from Pikeville really, really strong. A little bit of the air let out of the stadium after that penalty. Man, that is tough. And you got to clean this stuff up as you head into November. If you're a Hazard Bulldog fan.
Here we go. Going to be thrown out to Fullwood. He's got it at the 20. Puts the shoulder down and not going to get much more after that. But still, he made him feel it. Going to bring up a 3rd and manageable. I don't want to say third. Oh, it gets a little more than I thought.
Yeah.
About 3rd and 3.5, 4 yards.
I just think he's such a big factor going down the stretch, Nathan. He's so physical and such a strong young man, and he's got great hands. And you know, he's a guy that I think Hazard's really going to look to go to toward the end of this year.
Here we go. 3rd down coming. Emptied everything out. 4 wide receivers to the right. Here comes Holbrook in motion. And that's looking like maybe coming
Full
back
start.
the other way.
Offense, number 72. 5 yards. 3rd down.
That's just something that just, you know, takes your breath away, man. If you're a Hazard Bulldog fan right there, you feel good about, you know, Shoptaw back there can do a lot of damage, but these penalties are just starting to stack up.
Here we go. Once again, Shoptaw on the run now. Got to get rid of it. He's going to tuck it and run it. Runs into his man, fumble on the ground, and I think we'll see what happened. It looked like Pikeville got on top of it.
Got it, man.
And that's another deal. Pikeville ball. That's another one where they're fighting for more yards, and then it comes out late. You hate to see it.
Yeah, he just ran right into the lineman, and just it's just a tough play right there. You're Hazard, but I agree with you. You know, it's those are things that if you can't clean up, man, you are in trouble against high-powered offense, and defense keeps gaining momentum here too as well for Pikeville. And them getting the ball back too to start this half, man.
If you're Hazard, you got to lock in right here on defense.
You got to keep them out of the end zone.
You cannot let this one get away. They got 3 backs, the H-back, and split backs, but they're going to go over the top. Reynolds looking for it deep. Nothing. They went straight for the jugular first play.
Man.
Had 3 guys in the backfield, but they throw it to the wide receiver back of the end zone. Bulldogs stayed on top of it, though. So 2nd and 10 coming up.
Well defended from the Bulldogs there. And you talk about Chris McNamee, all that pedigree over there, and state champions that he's been a part of, man. You're talking about one of the top 7 or 8 football coaches in Kentucky with his win percentage. This guy's amazing.
Here we go. Reynolds was rolling out, but Parton laid the wood on.
Chris Parton.
Oh, my goodness. Reynolds, he bounces back up, though. Reynolds rolled out to his left and then cuts it back, and he's going to get maybe a yard or 2 before Chris Parton laid the wood, and that's going to be timeout Pikeville. We're not going to take it. We're just going to stay right here. It's going to be 3rd and 9, looks like. Maybe 3rd and 8 coming up, but Bulldogs, they play the pass well on the first play. They don't oversell, don't peek into the end zone, don't peek into the backfield. Second play, stay at home. Quarterback scrambles. They take care of it quickly. So they've done what they needed to do on the first 2 plays, but it's the 3rd play that you got to worry about right here.
You got Anderson back there. I mean, he's a guy that is just gaining confidence. It seems like each possession. But what a play by Chris Parton, man. That's a guy that, throughout this year has really played well, man. I'm a big fan of him. And Hazard right now, if you ever wanted Jackson Deaton, Race Lynn, and the Class A state leading tackler to step up, make a big play, right now it's their turn. It really is.
Here we go. 3rd down and long coming up. 4 wide receivers, 2 split out on each side. Reynolds in the backfield. He's got the big man with him. He's going to roll out to his left. They got to get rid of it.
Wow.
He's still on his feet, though, and got a man deep right side, and no good. He's going to slide out. No, he's not even going to haul it in. I thought he had it and slid out of bounds, but no dice. Bulldogs, listen, had 2 shots at Reynolds, he manages to escape and throw one to the pylon. This kid is a gamer.
Yeah, Reynolds, big-time player. I mean, what a scramble right there to elude those tacklers. And almost came up with the play of the night, let's just face it. But this is another one of these things, these luxuries. If you got these type of kickers right here, Nathan, man, this is amazing.
Here we go. This one's going to be a 37-yarder, 38. And there's some movement up front. We'll see who committed it first. Pikeville's pointing to Hazard, but that doesn't mean anything.
No.
Just looked odd. And usually when it looks odd, it's a false start. But we'll
That
see.
ball, offside, defense, number 4. 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
Well, if you're a Pikeville fan, knowing what this kicker's done the last 2 years, this is a chip shot, man.
Here we go. He's ready to go. Gonzalez Santes sagging himself up. And going to be a timeout. Timeout Hazard. They take their second timeout. We'll take it with them, folks. We'll be back. Just a quick one, 30 seconds. 7-6 Pikeville. One play coming up next with 55 seconds to go on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
For over 100 years, you've known us as People's Bank and Trust Company. Now, we're stepping into the future as PBT Bank Corp. partnering for a better tomorrow. It's a new look with the same commitment to you and our communities. Same values, fresh identity, exciting future. Thank you for being a part of our journey, past, present, and future. PBT Bank Corp, your trusted partner today and tomorrow.
We're back, folks, here. Pikeville loading up to Gonzales Santos, loading up to kick this one through, and that one is good. It's going to be 10-6, and we'll keep it right here. We went back for the timeout. We'll keep it here. Hazard called the timeout, and I think Coach told him not to move.
Yeah,
he said don't do anything silly. Just don't move. They literally stood still while they kicked it through.
Yeah, I mean, that's just something with Hazard we've seen all year long, man. It's just these little things that they've got to clean up. And, I mean, they're doing, bettered some, and still the penalties seem to always pile up on these kids. And it's cost them, a couple games. But against a team like Pikeville, Nathan, you really got to play flawless. And you got to play penalty-free football against this team. So, I mean, it's imperative. Hazard cleans that up. It'd have a shot to beat this team. They got 51 seconds. We've seen them go 88 yards in this time frame this year.
Yeah, they just got one timeout, though.
One timeout. But
I think at this point, you may try to make something happen early, see if you can get a bunch of yards. But at this point, the way this one's gone,
yeah,
you may just want to get into halftime down 4 and see what you can do. And I wouldn't put it past them to maybe line up for an onside kick. Coming back, Holbrook got some room up the left side.
Another flag.
And really, I don't – listen, that looked clean to me. And here comes another one.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Play.
We'll see what the call is. It definitely wasn't a block in the back.
No.
Definitely wasn't a block in the back. But they're saying that he threw him down.
Wow.
Ugh. I think that's what the explanation they gave to Chandler, and I think they threw another one on Deaton for saying something after it, because at least he was in the vicinity when they threw it. I assume it was him, but
such a heartbreak for Hazard. His last,
to me,
it's just
Greg,
tough,
to me,
man.
they're just playing football, brother.
Yeah, I mean,
if you're out there to block somebody, I mean, you don't.
Holding on the return, 0. 10 yards, just file the foul. First down. So we got dead ball, a sportsmanlike receiving team, number 0. Half the distance to goal.
Full wood on
First
both.
down.
Full wood on both. Now I definitely think you just hand it off to Miller
and just take a knee.
Yeah.
And get in, and Chandler is not going to be happy when he walks through that hallway there, that football locker room.
And again, Fullwood, to me, he's blocking.
Yeah.
And they're going to say hold because he reached around and shoved him. I don't know. It looked like a good hard block to me.
Yeah,
but either way it goes, after they throw it, you shut up.
Yeah,
you know
got
what I mean?
to. You just have to stop that. Yeah.
And here we go. They're going to throw it out. Oh, and that's going to be an incomplete on drop to Fletcher. And, brother, that's his second drop of the night. And both of them have been right in the hands. But that's going to – and, look, if you're the Bulldogs, that doesn't help you any.
No,
That stops the clock with 39 seconds to go for no game.
Yeah, it's you just got to use that word accountability. That's what has to happen here. I mean, Choptaw is making good throws. You just got to haul those in.
And now they hand it off to Miller. And Miller, he's got some room. Got it out past the 35. He's got it at the 35, so they'll stop the clock with 33 seconds. Bulldogs going to run up, and I think they were trying to just run the clock out, and then next thing you know, Miller busts through for about 20.
Big time play, man.
30 seconds, they'll snap it, rolling out to the right. Fullwood heading to the sideline. They're going to hit him out of bounds. So no harm, no foul there. 22 seconds, but it stops the clock.
This is Hazard. You just got to make sure to play fumble-free football here in these last 22 seconds. And Hazard's had, great kind of signs of greatness tonight. And these fumbles and these penalties, man, it's been an Achilles heel, man. It just really has.
Second 10, clock stop with 22 seconds to go here in the first half. You got nobody on the right side of the field. And we'll see what the call is here. Looking like a screen to John. Well, not really a screen. They just throw it to him and he gets out of bounds. Not going to get the first. It's going to stop the clock with 16 seconds. Going to bring up a 3rd and short.
Here too, Nathan. I mean, do you take a shot at the end zone here with 16 seconds, or if you can cut the field up and get out of bounds, give yourself a little bit better chance.
The fact that it's 3rd down makes me less likely to, I think you try to just get out of bounds here, and then if you can if you're really wanting to score, you just try to get a first down here, and that's what they do. They try to get the first down. They get it. It's going to stop the clock with 11 seconds, but it's going to start running pretty quick.
Yeah, it is.
They may take the timeout. They're going to burn their last timeout. We'll keep it here. I think that's their last timeout.
Yep. A Hazard showing big-time signs of life on this drive.
See, this makes things even harder because I feel like, if you could have got out of bounds there, didn't have to burn a timeout, then you could throw something deep over the middle of the field, then you call your timeout, come out, kick a field goal.
That's true.
But now it's going to take several seconds to set this up, and unless you get out of bounds, you have to run all the way down and spike it. So you're running out of options here, but I like that they're still fighting. Yeah. Like me, Mr. Conservative, running up the gut, just get to the half and be over with. They're here at midfield. They're within striking distance. Got a field goal kicker who's got a boot. They're always going for more, and we'll see what we got here. And you never know. You can always throw it up and maybe get those pass interference calls.
Yep.
But it is an empty backfield. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Fullwood in there at tight end. And here they go. They try to go to the sideline, and they're going to make it complete. Wow. And that's at the 32-yard line of the Panthers with 3 seconds. I don't think that they can kick a field goal from here. I don't know. That would be 42 yards, 47 yards.
Well,
they're going to try. They're going to try. Let's see where it's spotted.
What a play and catch.
No, they're not. I'm lying. Max Kilburn's out there as a wide receiver. Okay. Here we go. 4 wide. Fullwood in at tight end. Shoptaw drops back, steps up into the pocket. Deep one over the top. Tip drill, no good. And that's going to send us to the half. No flags on the field.
I like that mentality right there, Nathan. I mean, even though they came up short there, they drove well. And that's a confidence builder. I think you got to take this series absolutely. Go into the locker room, feel good about yourself.
Well, we'll see. I don't think Matt Chandler's going to feel too good about it. But
that's true.
We'll see. But 10-6, they're out there. They're fighting for, our 4-point game at the half with arguably the best team in 1A. So this is going to be it's going to be a banger in the second half. Pikeville's going to have the ball to start things first. They've held them to a field goal once. If you hold them to a field goal or a stop, you're still within a score. So
I like
definitely good game here. We're going to go ahead and take a break, come back, and it's going to be 10-6 Pikeville at the half, and we'll talk about it on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Sometimes the world can be a scary place. When it comes to legal matters, most times it's hard to tell which way to turn. Trust the law office of David A. Johnson. Have you been injured? Car, coal truck, motorcycle accident, wrongful death? Insurance companies not willing to pay? David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson will fight for you. Located at 461 Main in Hazard, the best choice. Call 435-1552. Visit online at davidajohnsonlaw.com or on Facebook. This is an advertisement.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick Pizza Rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick Rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, we believe every student can succeed, and we've built the resources to make it happen. Our Success Zone offers tutoring, career advising, and peer mentors who are current students themselves. Whether you need help in class, guidance for your career, or just someone to cheer you on, we're here for you every step of the way. Choose HCTC. Your future starts here. Call today at 606-487-3293.
This is big. If you're in the market or even thinking about new floor covering, listen up. East Kentucky Carpet One is bringing you a massive sale through the month of October. Up to half off carpet and vinyl remnants. Hundreds of styles to choose from. In-stock ceramic tile and luxury vinyl plank on sale. East Kentucky Carpet One, 439-3858. Call to find out more. Through October, this is your chance. Don't miss out. East Kentucky Carpet One, 204 Willie's Way, across from Applebee's in Hazard.
We're back, folks, here on the East Kentucky Sports Network. 10-6 Pikeville over top of Hazard, and Pikeville scored 10 unanswered, and all 10 points have come off of Hazard fumbles.
Yeah, you're right, Nathan. I mean, it's the little things, and, you know, you take that really impressive run there from Holbrook and the fumble and just even going back to, like, the receive from Johnson there. He didn't really get it clean. I still think those lights affect you when you're on that right side of the field. But, the block in the back by Fullwood expelled that great run as well. And, Hazard just piling up penalties. I would say, Nathan, I mean, we don't have it in front of us here, but Hazard's probably been penalized 100 yards this first half. I guarantee they would be. It's too much, man, to overcome on a great team like Pikeville. I mean, you have got to play, flawless football pretty much against these guys. Can Hazard do it? Absolutely. I mean, they showed signs there even in that last drive. But, you got, I said, I think we talked about this earlier tonight. It's all about this defense to me, really setting the tone. I think they did that early. The offense is getting better. But your back's up against the wall a little bit here. You're only down 4 coming out of this halftime, and Hazard cannot let them put up more points. I mean, you can't get down 2 touchdowns against this team. You can't find your way back.
No, it won't happen. You know what I mean? But the Bulldogs, honestly, when they've had a good shot at, when they've had an entire field to defend them, they've done well.
They have, man.
But they've given up the ball to Pikeville. Has only had the ball on their side, on the Hazard side of the 50 twice, and both times it came off of fumbles.
Yeah, that's true. And
so I think you gotta keep your mind on that and understand that, hey, if you get out of your own way, you're in the driver's seat. But like I said before this game, and believe me, this is just natural because athletes, kids, they do kid things.
Yeah.
And this is all a learning experience. These are young men that are growing every day. But we've still, I said coming in this game, we've not seen them play a full 4 quarters of football.
No.
Not going to see it tonight either. Because that second quarter, they coughed it up twice penalties. Yeah. They've not done it again. So at least we saw one good quarter from them, though. And Pikeville's not the team that's going to back down. You cannot lose the turnover battle to the Pikeville Panthers. And in my opinion, the Bulldogs, if you really want to get back into this, you got to come out here on defense and get the ball back.
Yeah, you gotta make yourself your present known. Put them back on their heels there. This offense, though, man, they find signs of greatness in this offensive sets that they run. I mean, that play there, they got Shoptaw into the end zone. I mean, that was a genius call by Coach Chandler. And he's got the weapons to do that. I mean, Fullwood, I think, is going to be incredibly important in the second half offensively. Holbrook as well. Johnson's going to be Johnson, but Cam Miller, too, showed earlier there he could run the ball. And, if Hazard can get the lead, they've got the dogs there to chop up those, that time. So Hazard, you've got some things to clean up. They can do that. And you just got to be confident, man. You're at home. You've proven all year long. You've fought here with Campbellsville. Racing, you had great signs of a team that's got a ton of potential, and you just got to put it together. If Hazard puts the 4 quarters together like you said there, Nathan, man, I'm telling you what, they're going to be dangerous in November.
Oh, yeah, going to be but, you want to do it right now.
Yes, sir.
You want to do it right now. You want to play as a 1 seed in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Get a couple home games in. You've already got that first one locked in, but you don't want to go on the road to play maybe in Middlesboro in the second round because it can get tough. It can get tough. So you want to play at home against a home where you're comfortable against a 2 seed and stay healthy as long as you can. And, this game looked like it was going that way for a while there, but the Bulldogs got in field goal range. False start backs them up. They missed the field goal. They get down 4th and goal from like the 3-yard line and go with the trick play and get it. So it's been a game where they've had opportunities. They've been deep into Pikeville territory twice now.
Yeah.
And they've coughed it up on their own side of the 50 twice.
And I love this too. If Hazard, could get up 2 or 3 points, these freshmen we talk about with Miller and Kilburn, I mean, they play like seniors. So I think Hazard's got an opportunity to utilize the kicking game going down the stretch here too. And they showed all the confidence in the world there, sticking Kilburn out there trying to, a 45-yard field goal. I think, if Hazard can put together a score, hold Pikeville, and chip away at the stone, man, and let Kilburn maybe kind of, take control with his leg. I think that's, a chance that Hazard's got here. But you look on the kicking side here, too, as well, with this kid from Pikeville, man, they same scenario with them, too. They're both these field goal kickers right here can make a world of difference heading on into the playoffs.
Absolutely. Folks, we'll go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk some more about this one and get ready for the second half. 10-6, Pikeville over top of Hazard at the half on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Hey guys, Perry Vinyl Windows and Doors, let me tell you, if you're looking for mobile home parts, they have you covered. I've seen it myself personally. Windows, doors, any type of fitting, if you're looking for a mobile home part or a mobile home replacement part, they have it at Perry Vinyl Windows and Doors, and they have it at the right price. 606-435-7639. They're located in the old 84 Lumber Building in the Combs section of Hazard. Give Perry Vinyl Windows and Doors a call now.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? Those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS, 606-439-3167.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, mat program, x-ray, and transportation. Little Flower Clinic Rheumatology, Dr. Travis Sizemore and Brianna Cornitz, treating autoimmune disorders such as lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, and more. 487-9505. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
Double Quick proudly introduces Rewards Plus Pay. It's a new feature inside the Double Quick Rewards app. Enroll today and save 20 cents on gas all day, every day, right at the pump. Use it on all transactions inside, too. To enroll, open your Double Quick Rewards app. Click Enroll now and follow the steps to link your checking account. Once you're approved, use Double Quick Rewards Plus Pay at the pump or inside the store. Rewards Plus Pay is safe, secure, and easy to use. Enroll today and start saving, but only at your Double Quick store.
Folks, we're back here on the East Kentucky Sports Network. Going to bring you some scores from around the region. Last heard, Corbin up 33-0 on the Perry Central Commodores. Frederick Douglass, well, we'll say stuff around the state, 21-0 over GRC at half. Madison Central, Bryan Station, 15-7. Madison Central with 2 minutes left to go in the half. Somerset, 45, McCreary County 0 at the half. Estill up 28-0 at the half. A lot of blowouts. Harlan County up 14-7 on Whitley County. That's, I'm assuming that's in the first half or at the half. That's I think for second place in that district, as Perry lost. They beat Whitley County but lost to Harlan County.
Yep.
Last week, and I'll just say it's tough on the road, Greg.
It's tough on the road, man.
If you didn't watch that, go watch the replay. Russell up 28-0 on East Carter at the half. 35-7 Woodford County over Anderson County. Not a lot of scores coming in on East Kentucky teams. Several teams down here. Pulaski 15-0 over Southwestern at the half. Bell County 31-0 on Clay County. Prestonsburg 14-6 on Martin County. That was with 23 seconds to go at the half. That's probably at the half now. Boyle County up 41-0 on Wayne County. Running clock in the second quarter. Johnson Central 21-0 on Ashland.
Wow.
And that's about all we've. That gets us up. That gets us caught up. But I don't know. Raceland 38-0 on Nicholas County. That was earlier in the second quarter. So,
well, Raceland, man, as you well know, you've seen them on this field this year. We seen them last year. You and I did Hazard's last game in the playoff. That's a team, man. It's going to be reckoned with. Whoever wins the state championship. Obviously, Pikeville, too, here feels that, they're as good as anybody. They are. I don't know what kind of rankings that folks really take heed in, but they're as good a Class A football team as we have in the Bluegrass from Paducah to Pikeville. And it's these kids right here play with a lot of confidence, man. Coach McNamee over there, man, what a job he's done.
Oh, yeah, folks, we're going to go ahead and take our final break of the half here. It's 10-6, Pikeville up by 4 on the Hazard Bulldogs. It'll be Pikeville ball when we come back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Whether you're starting out or starting over, Hazard Community and Technical College can help you take the next step. Learn a new skill in as little as 8 weeks, grow in your career, or start here and transfer. With the University Center of the Mountains, you can earn your bachelor's, master's, or even higher degrees close to home. Wherever your dreams lead, we'll help you get there. Choose HCTC. Your future starts here. Call today at 606-487-3293.
This is big. If you're in the market or even thinking about new floor covering, listen up. East Kentucky Carpet One is bringing you a massive sale through the month of October. Up to half off carpet and vinyl remnants. Hundreds of styles to choose from. In-stock ceramic tile and luxury vinyl plank on sale. East Kentucky Carpet One, 439-3858. Call to find out more. Through October, this is your chance. Don't miss out. East Kentucky Carpet One, 204 Willie's Way, across from Applebee's in Hazard.
Need a new pharmacy? Let MCHC transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily. It allows you to pick up your medications while visiting the doctor at our Knott, Owsley, Pound, Whitesburg, Leatherwood, Harlan clinics, and now at our new Middlesboro clinic. Plus, our MCHC patient portal makes refills easy. Worried about medication costs? We'll help you access prescription assistance programs if you qualify. MCHC, providing better health for a longer life.
Get a new debit card in minutes with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. New and existing customers can take advantage of this new service that keeps a card in your hands and will never leave you waiting 7 to 10 days for access to your account. Call or visit any of our locations to learn more about how to skip the delay and get back to business today with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. First Trust Bank, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. Instant issue subject to customer eligibility requirements.
We're back, folks, here on the East Kentucky Sports Network. 10-6 Pikeville over top of Hazard. And it is, close game. Points mean a lot. Possessions mean a lot here. But this opening drive for the Pikeville Panthers and the Hazard Bulldog defense is going to go a long way to dictate how this second half is going to go.
I agree with you, Nathan. I think how you respond here on this first possession, that dictates the whole half. And, if Hazard, you get the stop and you come back and had some good spots there in that last drive, somehow you score, man. Everything shifts to Hazard's side here. But Hazard definitely has to keep them at bay here on this initial drive. I mean, there's no question. You cannot allow them to go up on you 17-6.
I'm telling you, and I mentioned it in the first half. I would not, and I know Coach McNamee probably knows as well, but there's not a guarantee that they're not going to try to kick this 10 yards.
No.
This could be, you better get your hands team ready.
Mm-hmm.
And Hazard, look, they're huddled up, and look, they're not fooled either.
No.
They're not fooled either. They got everybody up here ready for this one. Hazard. Go line up, see what they can do. I'd kick it to the right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't kick it to the left.
And that's a great call by you, Nathan. There's a reason why you are who you are, man.
Okay,
you read stuff so well. Now they're going to back them up, though.
Back up. And there you go.
There you go.
Squib up the middle. And Pikeville, had to pick it off the turf and not going to make it to the 20-yard line.
Flag.
Here comes a flag. I believe they're going to call a face mask.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Castle on return. Stop by number 11, Connor Holbrook.
Personal foul, face mask, kicking team number 9. 15 yards in the run. First down.
Once upon a time, you used to be able to, if it wasn't egregious, if you just touched their mask, it would be a 5-yard penalty. But now it's all 15 yards. And I think you're just trying to wrap them up there, but definitely got the hand on the face mask.
So that's, gives you an added 15 yards, man, on the working table here for this Reynolds here to work. Man, just those are tough, man. Those are just those kill you.
There's split backs, 2 left, 1 to the right. They're going to hand it off to the big man, Anderson. He finds some room, and he gets tripped up. Oh, my goodness. He is dragging Max Kilburn, just hanging on for dear life until Gavin Johnson comes in and cleans it up. My brother, put that on your highlight reel and clip that from this. Clip it, tweet it, let everybody know about it.
Yeah, it's so important, you go back to basic fundamentals, man. You got to tackle, below the knees there.
1st and 10. Going to be another Handoff up the left side. And that's going to be about a 4-yard gain.
That's just a tough runner there from Anderson, but Hazard with an incredible opportunity here to start this quarter, putting Pikeville back below that 15-yard line.
Second.
Penalties and just terrible tackling there.
2nd and 6 coming up. Don't know if you guys can hear that online, but we're working on it. If you hear that on the radio, the hum, it's going to be a handoff to Anderson, and he's got the first, and he is just making them miss. Fumble comes out, but Pikeville falls on top of it. That was a tough one as Mikey Hager comes down on it.
Well, Hazard getting a late stick on Anderson there, but that you got to get some impact on him, and that's where Hazard's been so great with those linebackers and Linden and Dean. Man, it just you cannot keep continuing to give them momentum. This Anderson will just eat you alive.
Yeah, 1st and 10. That one is from they've still not marked. It looks like it's going to be about the 30. Little H-back up there. Anderson going to be a fake to him, and Reynolds keeps it. He's going to go down, but not before he gains about 3 yards.
Reese Linden a little banged up, man. They're coming up off that tackle.
2nd and 7 coming up. Maybe 2nd and 6. Looks 2nd and 7. Pikeville with the long huddle here. Bulldogs. They're waiting for it as Pikeville inside the 30 now. Starting to threaten. They'll hand it off to the big man up the left side, and he is going to get the first, and just impossible to take down Jeremiah Anderson.
Well, this is exactly what happened last year at Pikeville, and just Hazard never could recover, man. And we're kind of seeing the same play again.
Looks like we've got maybe Connor Holbrook down on the far side. We're going to go ahead and step aside as they attend to the injured player. We'll be right back. 10-6, Pikeville threatening on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we pick for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hayden.
No longer do you have to travel abroad to get hoses and fittings, thanks to Mine Service Company's Hydraulic Hose Division, located on Willie's Way, across from Applebee's in Hazard. Everything you'll need to get up and running. They even have hoses and fittings for Cat, Volvo, and Komatsu heavy equipment. Trusted then, trusted now. Mine Service Company, bringing quality mine supplies to our area for over 100 years. And now bringing you quality products in their Hydraulic Hose Division in Hazard. Mine Service Company.
No one wants to hear the words you need open heart surgery. But when you do, you want care you can trust. At Hazard ARH, Dr. James Shoptaw, cardiothoracic and vascular surgeon with over 29 years of experience, leads a team you can count on. With skilled hands, strong faith, and proven results, Dr. Shoptaw is with you every step of the way. Trust your heart to ARH and Dr. Shoptaw, a proud member of the ARH Care Network. Learn more at arh.org/cardiology.
Here we go, folks, and here's Holbrook walking off on his own. Split backs for Pikeville, 1st and 10 inside the 15-yard line. I hand it off to the big man, nothing doing there. Still gonna fall forward though, So 2-3 yards. Ball around the 10-yard line.
For Hazard here too, Nathan, if they can come out of here with giving up a field goal, would be huge for this team. But Anderson kind of having his way with him right now. Of course, there, great stop, great penetration, but got to keep him out of the end zone. You got to do this if you're a Hazard Bulldog fan. Lose a lot of hope, man. They score here.
2nd and 7, split backs, 3 wide receivers. Reynolds in the shotgun. Going to hand it off once again and finding more room. Ball comes loose. Bulldogs have it.
Wow.
But flags coming on the other side. You got to get off the field. Quit celebrating. We'll see what it is, but that is a fumble into the end zone. That's a touchback.
Cover in the end zone.
And we'll wait for the flags.
Ball was fumbled in the end zone, recovered by Hazard. Be 1st and 10 on 20.
You're talking about a break you need, Nathan. That's it right there.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that I actually knew it was going to happen, but when all is said and done, we said what you really need is to get the ball back.
Yeah.
What you really need is to get the ball
it,
back.
so.
And they did it. And once again, that was another one of those deals where Anderson is fighting for more yards, and then it just comes loose. It's unfortunate. 3 fumbles, all the same deal. Now it's Bulldog football going to be a fake toss, shop toss, going to hit Holbrook, moving to the sideline, and that's going to be a first down and then some. Got it out past the 40.
That's just a great route right there and a great play from Shoptaw as well to give his receiver a chance right there just to cleanly catch that football. But, I mean, I just impressed, man, by the speed of Holbrook, man. The way this kid comes out of off the snap is man, like a track star. Man, this kid can motor.
And if you're Hazard, you got to play loose. You got to play free.
Mm-hmm.
You got this drive. You're going to empty the backfield. Got a chance to take the lead here on this drive. Going to hit it. Max Kilburn, he's going to go down, takes a pop, but maintains, holds on to the football, and he's going to have it at the Hazard 46, 2nd and 5 coming up.
Well, that's a great job of Max Kilburn, the kicker and the receiver, and a kid that they really rely on him. That's an impressive play right there just to hold on to that ball.
2nd and 5 coming up, 8:14 to go here in the third quarter.
I really believe Johnson's got a mismatch over here.
Got 2 stacked on the right side, but this is going to be a handoff to Miller up the middle, and he is hit coming loose and may get a yard, but may not get anything. So looks like 3rd and 5, maybe 3rd and 4. Maybe give them. Looks like they give them a half a yard.
Yeah.
So Hazard football. 7:44 to go, third quarter. They've got it near midfield. They've got to get to the Pikeville 49. Ball is about halfway between the Hazard 47 and the 48. Single back, going to be a handoff up the middle, and they try the teeth of that defense with Fullwood. Nothing doing again, and about another half a yard. So it's going to bring up 4th and 4 as they try the teeth of the defense back to back. And Pikeville, those boys up front come to play. Right?
Yeah, they do, man. They come off that snap of the football with a lot of aggression and patience, man. I love those that front 4 there of Pikeville.
And that Hazard offense not moving. Wanting to make the most of this. 6:50 on the clock, 10 seconds on the play clock. May try for 1 hard count. Don't think they got time for it. They just got to go. Shoptaw being flushed out. Got to get rid of it. And he throws it away. Yeah. And here comes a flag late. It is an interception. They're at about the 45-yard line. We'll see if it stands. Could be a pass interference.
Number 22, Jade.
We'll see. They threw it as it was caught.
Yeah.
So it could be a blocking situation, could be holding, could be, I don't know. It didn't look like there was anything there, but I was ball watching,
1st and 10 for the Panthers. Ball's on their 46-yard line.
I think they may be throwing those just to mark down
the ball.
Turnovers.
That's true.
Yeah. I think the the bags are just there, and they give it to Anderson, and Anderson,
wow,
they make him pay for it that time.
That's,
they make him pay for it that time, but the big boy does not care. He bounces up. The Bulldogs are still rolling around after that.
I'll tell you right, that's a good sign from Hazard right there on the defensive side of things right there, that, you know, holding their own right there against a good Pikeville front. And a strong runner like Anderson, you knock him back off his feet, you've done something.
I think Deaton just got the wind knocked out of him. He's back up running off to the sideline. But, man, Anderson, they stop him for a yard. That's about as good as you can ask for.
That right there is about the goodest defensive stance Hazard, like you say, could ever ask for. Still, you know, they've caused a fumble here. The defensive team for Hazard really, you know, they're playing with a lot of confidence. They have got to keep Pikeville on this side of the field, Nathan. They have to.
2nd and 11 coming up. Panthers with the football, 6:10 to go, third quarter. It's going to be a handoff up the middle.
Nice.
Nothing there. They're going to get stopped for a loss again.
Great penetration from the Bulldogs right there. I mean, that's a great execution from Hazard. A great tackle, too.
3rd and 12. But Anderson, man, he has shown the ability to bounce out to the side and gash this team, drag players. So we will see what they cook up with here. I don't know that they'll run it on 3rd and 12, but they can get the first down in many different ways. They're going to roll out to the left. Reynolds throws one deep up the sideline. Got a man. He's caught it at the 25-yard line. Big first down on 3rd and 12.
Well, the same thing that hurt Hazard against Paintsville. That was almost a playbook out of Paintsville's attack against Hazard there in the first half. Just one-on-one coverage right there, and there's nothing you can do, man. It's you gotta make a play. But that was very reminiscent of Paintsville there early on in that Hazard game. Tough to recover from that, Nathan. Yeah.
Jackson Deaton not looking too good on the sideline. He's got his mom out there with him. He's not moved his arm. As Anderson gets absolutely clotheslined. Going to go down for a loss again. 2nd and 11 coming up.
See Deaton down there. I mean, potential could be a stinger there in the shoulder maybe, and such a tough young man. He's played through injury all year long, it seems.
Pikeville in the shotgun, split backs, play action, rolling out the right. Got a man. Got room to run, coming up the sideline. Going to try to run him out of bounds. No, into the end zone. Little hop step from Jaden Justice, the junior. Going to punch it in to give the Panthers a 10-point lead.
Well, it's just a simple roll out there from, this great quarterback from Pikeville, and Justice just making a great move there in the last 5 yards of that play. Pikeville just playing state championship level football, Nathan. That's all it is.
Kick is up, and it is good. 17-6. Pikeville up 11. We'll be right back. 4 minutes to go, third quarter on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
My name is Colby, and I'm from Leslie County, Kentucky. I chose Alice Lloyd College because of the Appalachian Leader Scholarship, which covers my tuition. Attending Alice Lloyd College without worrying about the cost is priceless. Also, through the Student Work Program, ALC is helping me grow as a person. Here, I'm building character and leadership skills that will help me impact the future of the Appalachian region. Come visit us or learn more at alc.edu.
Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agents are more than just insurance agents. They're coaches.
Hey, good eye, Mason! Yeah!
Volunteer firefighters.
Engine 6, on scene.
Neighbors.
Morning, Floyd.
Someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. Kentucky Farm Bureau. Big on commitment.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or Agents Major Gabbard and Shay Smith.
We're back, folks. 17-6. Pikeville with the big lead here. Up 2 scores. Still plenty of football to play. The Bulldogs, though, they have turned it over 3 times now. 2 fumbles and 1 interception. And Pikeville have scored on all 3.
That's tough, man. Out there's the ball game so far. Hazard plays clean football, it's a whole different scenario. And, of course, trying to get a report on Jackson Deaton, too. That does not look promising. He's such a vital, important part of this defense, man. They can't afford to lose him.
1st and 10, Bulldogs, they got everything in tight. One back in the backfield. Going to be play action. Shoptaw looking for Johnson. Going to skip into his hands. Incomplete.
Now you're seeing that defensive front really getting to Shoptaw there. He's seemed like he eluded him there early on, but it's the pressure starting to come off, a little bit more than this offensive line can handle right now. There's kind of wearing down a little bit, Hazard is.
Here we go. Going to be complete to Johnson.
Wow,
and
good
he's
move.
fighting for those yards. I think he's got the first.
Oh, yeah, he's got it, Nathan. After that second missed tackle right there, he was met and just spun off, and that's the beauty about his game, man. He can break your heart, man. Such a weapon out there.
1st and 10 coming up. Bulldogs ball at the 45-yard line. Complete to Fletcher. No, he drops that one, but I don't blame him because he took one in the back as soon as he got his hands on it.
It's one thing about these Pikeville defensive backs here, man. They hit you, man. They are headhunters.
2nd 10 ball from the Hazard 45. 3:20 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 17-6 Pikeville. Pikeville has scored 17 points off of 3 Hazard turnovers. And it's going to be a handoff to Miller, and he's getting nowhere. He's going to get to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 3rd and 10 coming up.
Just nothing happening on the run game right now for Hazard. Pikeville's defensive unit definitely just getting stronger, man. There's a kid down from Pikeville. We pray he's okay.
And we've got a player down on the field. We'll go ahead and send this to a break while they tend to him. 3:04 to go here. It's going to be Hazard ball, 3rd and 10. 17-6 Pikeville on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Okay, Reward Spot. How much should people earn with free Kasasa Cash checking?
5% APY on balances as high as $25,000.
Every month you qualify? That's so high.
5% APY. 5% APY.
Reward Spot has gone rogue. Free checking, cash rewards. Ask for Kasasa Cash. It's our superpower.
Learn more about Kasasa at PBT Bancorp in Hazard.
APY equals annual percentage yield. Qualifications, rules, limitations apply. Rates and rewards vary by account balance and qualification status. Contact institution for details. Member FDIC.
Let's face it, in today's world, it's easy to get the feeling that the world is against you. So it's really nice to know that you do have someone on your side. The law offices of David A. Johnson. Accidents and injury law, personal injury, commercial vehicle accidents, criminal and capital offense cases, drug-related cases. David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson will fight for you. Call for a free consultation, 435-1552. Visit them at 461 Main Street in Hazard, online at davidajohnsonlaw.com or on Facebook. This is an advertisement.
Bulldogs empty backfield. Shoptaw got to get rid of it. Going down. Oh, and Anderson with the big sack. I think he put a little extra sauce on it there at the end.
He did, man. He was.
If that was Patrick Mahomes, that was 15 yards. But either way it goes, that's just nowhere to run, and that's going to be Hazard going to be forced to punt with 4th and a mile. 4th and 24 looks like.
Yeah. And that's being gracious right there. Hazard is definitely got to get the punt of the year off here from Fullwood. And you gotta stop. They cannot score again on you. If they do, it's over, man.
Fullwood lets it rip, and they're going to let it go, and they're going to take a big Hazard bounce. It's going to stop at the 21-yard line. So
That's
good. That's good as you can ask for in that situation.
Yeah, good job from Javion Fullwood. That was the best punt he's had this year. That's what they needed. Hazard needs to get a stop here, maybe a turnover. I mean, time is not on your side now. If Pikeville, though, if they put up another score, Nathan, it just will be too tall of a mountain to climb. Hazard's defense have been asked a lot of them tonight, but if they could ever dig down and dig deep here and pull out a big play, man, this would be the time.
Going to be another run and taken down about a yard. Nothing going on there. Some folks asking for the horse collar. I think it's just a odd looking tackle.
Yeah.
You got to get your hand in between the shoulder pads and pull backwards for that.
That's true.
You can get them around the back, pull them down, do what you need to do, but you just can't reach in there and kind of pull them back. 2nd and 9 coming up, 1:25 to go here in the third quarter. 17-6 Pikeville Bulldogs looking for an answer. Going to be play action. Going to roll out to the right. He's got room. Reynolds will be run out of bounds. And once again, we got shenanigans. I don't think he wasn't hit out of bounds. He was shoved in bounds. And he fell down several yards out of bounds. So it looks, you see a kid take a spill 4 or 5 yards out of bounds. A lot of people think, okay, something happened, but nothing nefarious. Nothing nefarious first, but it looks like it's going to be close to that first down. I think he's got it. They've not signaled it, but he's got it.
Yeah, he's got it, man. And crafty runner Reynolds is, and just a good football player. Big time winner.
1st and 10, going to be a handoff to the big man, and it takes 4 Bulldogs to take him down, and he gets about 9 yards.
He is a load, Nathan. That kid, he just is tough. But Hazard catches a break, though, there.
So bring it on back. (17-6) your score. 9 seconds left in the third. Pikeville is going to have it 1st and 20. With about, 1st and 20, it looks like they're going to say it happened right at the line of scrimmage. So sometimes you can't tell in those 9-yarders. Sometimes they come a little on further down the field, but here we go. 1st and 20. It's going to be a throw out. Oh, wow. My goodness, what Connor Holbrook absolutely decleats Mikey Hager. They tried to come through on a little, some little action, in the flat, and he comes back, and Holbrook lays the wood.
That was about as well-timed hit, Nathan, you'll ever see right there. I'm surprised Holbrook, as quick as he is, he didn't break on through there and intercept the ball. But that was a great play by Holbrook.
And Pikeville can run it out to the end of the third, and I think that's what they're going to do. So we'll take a 1-minute break, come back. We'll bring you the fourth quarter. Pikeville, 2nd and a mile to come back with the lead, 17-6 on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, mat program, x-ray, and transportation. Little Flower Clinic Rheumatology, Dr. Travis Sizemore and Brianna Cornitz, treating autoimmune disorders such as lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, and more. 487-9505. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
Double Quick proudly introduces Rewards Plus Pay. It's a new feature inside the Double Quick Rewards app. Enroll today and save 20 cents on gas all day, every day, right at the pump. Use it on all transactions inside, too. To enroll, open your Double Quick Rewards app. Click Enroll Now and follow the steps to link your checking account. Once you're approved, use Double Quick Rewards Plus Pay at the pump or inside the store. Rewards Plus Pay is safe, secure, and easy to use. Enroll today and start saving, but only at your Double Quick store.
We're back, folks. 17-6 your score. Start of the fourth quarter. It's going to be second, and looks like just about 20. They might have got a yard or so on that big play, big tackle by Holbrook. But we'll see what the Panthers have coming up here. They've got one back in the backfield. Reynolds in the shotgun. He's going to drop back, launches one, got a man, but Goins tips it away. That's a big-time defensive play as Harrison Fields was the intended receiver, but Goins just gets up and taps it. Doesn't try to go up and intercept it. Just make sure that the play is made. And 3rd and 19 coming up.
That's a great play by Goins, and just a kid that's got a lot of ability out there as a defensive player that. A lot of upside, man. This kid is
last
long.
Huge first down from Pikeville was on a 3rd and 12. We'll see 3rd and 19. Reynolds hits a man moving, and not going to complete it as Holbrook once again upends the receiver, and he's not going to hold on to it. Gage Burgett, and he is holding his arm, and he took a spill because he goes up high for it. Holbrook hits him low, and now he's down. And those are rough ones. Those hurt. They
do, man. And it was a well-timed hit as well, too, from Holbrook out there. But, the Pikeville kid there, that was a tough shot to recover from quickly.
It's going to be a punting situation on the other side of this. Kid still not getting up. I've had a few of those in my day, Greg, and I'll tell you what, I feel like turf may not hurt as bad as the grass on these cold nights like this. Which the ground's probably not, but I've been out there when the ground is frozen.
Yeah.
And oh man, it feels like pavement.
Man, this field, this is one of the most beautiful fields anywhere in America in high school football. And of course, I remember growing up here in this time of year, the grass was brown. It's muddy. But, man, it's came a long way, man. And this Hazard Athletic Department really just has got to be proud of themselves. They've done something special here. These facilities are incredible.
And the punt goes over the head. The snap goes over the head, and Johnson going to field it and goes down at the 40-yard line. Ball comes out, but he is down. Oh,
you're talking about living on a prayer right there from Pikeville, how that ball didn't go into the end zone. And then the kid to come up and nail a 50-yard punt. My gosh, what a play.
It's a big one. 11:37 to go in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs are not out of this one yet, but you got to get something here. They're going to take over at their own 41-yard line. That is 59 yards to pay dirt.
You got to score on this possession, Nathan. Give yourself a shot.
2 wide receivers stacked up to the right side. This is going to be a handoff. And it's going to go down in the backfield 4-0. That was a handoff to Jadrian Wells.
Yep. There's nothing happening up the middle there, and Pikeville's defense really really turning it on here late.
And I don't see Miller out there right now.
I don't either. And he took his helmet off that there right at the end of the quarter and sat down.
You got Wells at tailback, H-back spot with Fullwood, 3 wide receivers, 2 stacked to the right. Looking to the left, one-on-one. Johnson, did he haul that in?
Wow.
No, but it's going to be defensive pass interference, I believe.
Choctaw's pass intended for Gavin Johnson.
What a play from Johnson to create that penalty. Man, what a route there, Nathan. That was strong. And Choctaw only a sophomore. Can you imagine this kid is a senior in high school? What he's
Pass interference. Defense, number 0. 15 yards, previous spot, first down.
Bulldogs going to get the first down off of the defensive penalty. They are back in Panther territory. Ball at the 45-yard line of the Pikeville Panthers. And I think Miller just checked back in.
Yep.
Fullwood at the H-back. They're going to give it to Miller, and he's going to follow Fullwood, but not a lot going on. But he's going to fall forward about 3 yards. And 2nd and 7 coming up.
I just think somehow, some way, Nathan, you got to isolate Johnson over there. There's a mismatch right in front of us here. Somehow get him the ball, man. He's going to create. You know that.
2nd 7 here. Pikeville up 17-6. This was 6-0 Hazard. Pikeville scored 17 in a row. But this is district championship time. Hazard with the football, driving in the 4th quarter. 10 minutes left on the clock. And Choctaw takes the snap, throws it. Looks like it's complete on the sideline, just short of the first down marker. 3rd and 1.
It's Gavin Johnson time, man. I'm telling you, as the game, gets toward the finish line, he is the guy that you got to find some way to get the ball in his hand.
Yep. Welcome the folks that moving over from WSGS as we just gave the down low of how we got here, but we got a ball game on our hands. 17-6 Pikeville. Hazard with the ball. They are in Pikeville territory. 36-yard line, 1 yard to go for the first down. And we'll see what the play is here. This one is that wild bulldog from, and he's got the first down from Holbrook. He was kind of dragged down by the jersey from behind. Sometimes you see the horse collar come out on that, but I think it was the lower part of the jersey instead of the getting him up top.
That's true.
But get that shoulder pad back in and let's get out there. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. Ball inside the 35. Looks like they're at the 33-yard line. 9 minutes on the clock. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back in the backfield. Choctaw scanning the field, steps up, and he's going to go down.
Man.
And that is a big play there by big number 50, Keelan Mills, the senior. And he just got off his block. He was blocked initially. Choctaw steps up into the pocket, thinks he's got some room, but Mills gets off his man and wraps him up for the 2-yard loss. 2nd and 12 coming up. 8:30 to play here in the 4th.
It's a big-time play by Mills. He's a guy we've not really called his name a lot tonight, but he's caused havoc on that offensive line.
You go. 2nd and 12 coming up. Choctaw in the shotgun, 3 wide. They're going to immediately go out and wrapped up on the completion. I think that is Gavin Johnson, maybe. Gavin Johnson, but they throw it out to him, and you got to make one guy miss, and he couldn't make him miss. So it's going to be another 2-yard loss. 3rd and 14 coming up. Clock ticking under 8 minutes now. Bulldogs, no need to get desperate just yet. You got to get yards.
You got to get yardage here as the clock's moving, which is definitely not your friend at this point. But you got to get a first down here.
Choctaw takes the snap, play action, looking deep for Fletcher. And I I think he dropped another one.
Yeah. Great
if
route,
we can get
man.
the replay of that one. I don't know if it was just not there or maybe he didn't. Maybe it was deflected. Not for sure.
It's a great route, great throw, and I think the defensive back got in there just at the last moment, Nathan, and poked the ball a little bit.
Bulldogs, you got to go for it here. Down 2 scores. Don't know how much time you'll get if you get the ball back again. So here we go, 4th and 14. Not necessarily the ball game. Shoptaw on the run. Slings one deep, and it is intercepted. And honestly, really not. That's basically a punt. You know what I mean? It's
That's
if
true.
you're the defender, knock that one down. You just cost your team a lot of yards.
Yeah.
Because now they'll have it around inside the 15-yard line. But if you would have just knocked it down instead of intercepting
That's
it,
true.
you would have had it. You got about 20, 25 more yards.
That's a great point, Nathan. I mean, that's too. If you see that happen all the time. That these coaches preach that. In a situation like that, just knock it down.
Hard to tell a kid not to go make
That's
the
true.
play,
But you
though.
want to
You know
make
what I
that
mean?
interception you work for, and you get that. But a promising drive definitely coming up short again from Hazard.
Yeah, you got to go to those 2 back-to-back losses, first and second down, and then 3rd and 14. You got a man at the end zone, well covered though,
Sure.
well covered. But you wish you get it back. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Pikeville football deep in their own territory. They're going to hand it off, coming up the right side, comes the left side, and there's a flag coming. Looking like probably a hold there.
On the left side there, definitely a hold.
Jaden Justice on the carry.
Holding. Offense number 60. 10 yards. Spot of the foul. Still first down.
10-yard spot of the foul. I mean, I think that should be half the distance of the goal, right? Because they're less than. Well, we'll see what they say.
7-11 here, Nathan. I mean, you give yourself a chance here somehow, some way. You got your timeouts. You can get a stop, get a quick score.
Here we go. Reynolds is going to take the snap at the goal line, basically. Going to hand it off to Justice, and he's not going to have a lot going on. So, 2nd and long coming up, but he's going to get a few yards off of it. So, 2nd, maybe 16. 2nd and 15.
We have a Hazard player coming off the field again.
It's going to be Goins. Fletcher going to give him a rest.
Goins definitely hard-fought kid, man. He plays hard every game.
Take the snap. Going to be play action.
No,
Got a man wide open, but he had to hang for it. Makes one miss. Coming from behind at the 30. Going to go down inside the 15-yard line. What a play by the Panthers.
Big-time play, man. That ball hung up there, it seemed like, for 5 seconds, Nathan, and you're thinking it was going to give Hazard's opportunity, those defensive backs, to make a play on that, but it just didn't happen. Tough break right there for the Bulldogs.
Hazard gives up the big play on 3rd down. They've been a handful of those.
Yeah.
And here we go. The big man coming off the side. Got it. Justice into the end zone. Panthers touchdown. No flags on the field.
23-6 right here against this team. Nathan, is just impossible, obviously, with 5:40 to go. But credit to Pikeville, man. They just got better and better each possession.
And again, once again, every single score has come off of a hazard turnover.
Every one of them, yeah.
That one, though, I mean, they had to go about 90.
Mm-hmm.
They had to go about 85 yards. But either way it goes, you're the Bulldogs, and you turn that one over, and the sure-footed kicker not.
Over, Hazard Community and Technical College can help you take the next step. Learn a new skill in as little as 8 weeks, grow in your career, or start here and transfer. With the University Center of the Mountains, you can earn your bachelor's, master's, or even higher degrees at home. Wherever your dreams lead, we'll help you get there. Choose HCTC. Your future starts here. Call today at 606-487-3293.
This is big. If you're in the market or even thinking about new floor covering, listen up. East Kentucky Carpet One is bringing you a massive half-off carpet and vinyl remnants. Hundreds of styles to choose from. In-stock ceramic tile and luxury vinyl plank on sale. East Kentucky Carpet One, 439-3858. Call to find out more. Through October, this is your chance. Don't miss out. East Kentucky Carpet One, 204 Willie's Way, across from Applebee's in Hazard.
Here we go, folks. We're back 24-6. Pikeville starting to run away with it. Bulldogs have had so much going for them early in this game, Greg, and it's just kind of gotten away.
Yeah, that's true, man. It's been a game of miscues, and Pikeville's capitalized on every mistake.
And that time, the up back lets that one go behind him, and Hazard has to come up and get it and gets tackled at the 15-yard, inside the 15-yard line. And look, a lot of times you don't think, oh, it's a long kick. If you don't get on top of that before the other team gets there, it's a ball game.
And Hazard, when they get in the film room, they look at things, Nathan. I mean, it's going to be frustrating for them. I mean, there's still season left, and playoffs are not even here yet. But these are things that you've got to learn and build on. But how many weeks do you have left to do that? You've got to correct those mistakes.
Shoptaw gets away from one in the end zone, and he's going to launch one out of bounds. That's a veteran play there.
That's a big-time play,
because
man.
If you run out of bounds, you lose yards, so he just launches it and going to bring up 2nd 10, live to fight another day.
That's a great play from Shoptaw. It's a tough defense he's facing tonight, and he has played well above his years all season long. But there's some things tonight he's going to look at too, and he's going to, he's going to correct. He's a highly intelligent young man and really, really creative at that position there for him. He is such a great young talent.
Shoptaw rolling out to the right, slings one to Holbrook. He's going to try to reverse field. Oh my goodness! Puts on his dancing shoes and gets the first down. He's going to stop the clock with 5:17 to go, but down. You're looking 18 points. You can't. That's 3 scores in 5:17. So you really takes a really special effort here. But a team that put together a special effort like that earlier this year was the Panthers against Raceland. I think they scored a few touchdowns within seconds. So they know how to do it. And this one, Fletcher on the screen, and he's going to come up, get close to another one, and I think they're going to give it to him. First down.
Kid that plays so hard, and he's a kid you pull for, man. He's a guy that before this season's going to be over, you'll hear from him in a big time play. I believe that. I got a lot of confidence in that young man. That's Hazard, man. Just like you said, I mean, that will stay with us the rest of this season if they can put quarters together. It's. First quarter, beautiful football. After that, it's just not so much.
There we go, Shoptaw going to throw it to Fullwood. He's got some blockers, got a convoy, and he's just going to run them over. Across the 50. That's going to be first down, 4:41 on the clock. Bulldog team is not giving up.
No. Another one of those kids, as you get down the stretch, man, he's going to be a big X factor.
Shoptaw, empty backfield. Got 3 stacked to the right, 2 to the left, and they immediately look to the left. Nothing there. Shoptaw comes back to his right. I think he's going to just try to get out of bounds. Probably wanted to maybe just launch that one too. And there comes a flag late, and somebody's jacking their jaws. You know what I mean, Greg?
Well, these are 2 teams and 2 schools, and when it comes to football, Nathan, really don't like each other. Let's just call it what it is.
See what the call is.
There's no foul on the play. Second down.
Nothing. 2nd and 10 coming up. Bulldog ball. They've got it just shy of the 50-yard line. They're on their own 49. Well, it's actually 2nd and 12 because they lost some yards there. Shoptaw empty backfield. 3 to the right, tight end. 3 to the left, the tight end. Oh, my goodness. Almost. Justice, if he would have got his hands on that one and ran the other way, that was, easy 6. Easy 6.
Just some confusion out there from the left side of those line there from those receivers there. They were just a couple of routes, I think, that Coach Chandler was like, I don't think you guys are running what we called. But Hazard, very, very lucky. That wasn't a pick 6.
Third and 12. Shoptaw takes the snap, drops back. Got a man, Fullwood. He makes one miss. Not going to get the first, but he's going to make them work for it. He's going to be about 5 yards shy, maybe 6. But they're going for it either way. He stops the clock I thought it stopped the clock. He went out of, okay, there we go. 3:53.
That was a great move from Fullwood, though, to get that yardage.
Yeah, he had to make one miss and then had 3 others in front of him, and he just tries to get what he can after that. Here we go, 4th down Bulldogs. This, for all intents and purposes, this is your football game. And Shoptaw running for his life, and he's not going to get there. Got popped big time,
sure did,
shy of the first down marker, and it's going to go to the Panthers with a 24-6 lead with 3:19 to play in the 4th quarter.
Really impressed by Pikeville, Nathan, both sides of the football. Great kicking game. I mean, this spells state championship team to me. The people in Pikeville definitely ought to be proud of this team over there. But Hazard, though, you give up 17 points on turnovers. And so Hazard's got still yet a lot of room to improve, even though we're looking into late October, man. But they've got to clean up the turnovers. They truly do, and the penalties has really hurt them lately.
Pikeville going to be a handoff. Oh, rumbling, stumbling, the big man. Justice got some speed on him. I hear the ladies call him Mr. Speed. Right? The lady, I forgot.
Another Ace Fraley.
We were
riff
I
right
let
there.
us down there, but
yeah,
3 minutes ago, garbage time. Might as well.
Yeah, that riff off that song now, that's legendary, man.
Yeah. I was talking earlier. I was getting really aggravated talking about just because I was upset. We lost Ace, but seeing people say he wasn't the best guitarist, but he did this. Shut up. Give me a break. Listen, he made you feel, and that's that's something that a lot of people can't do.
That's true, man.
And Anderson, oh my gosh, rumbling, stumbling, and they take him down inside the 25-yard line. He put Max Kilburn on the highlight reel once. That time, Connor Holbrook got taken for the ride. And listen here, that is insane.
Yeah,
you just don't see stuff like that.
That's true, man. This kid last year, I was incredibly impressed with him over there, Nathan, and I was dreading seeing him again tonight. Because he's such a tough, takedown, man.
I've been on the headset for the Commodore, so I've not seen him. So I would say he shocked me.
Oh man, he did shock you. Yeah, absolutely.
Here we go. Handoff to Justice. He's going to bounce off one, bounce off two, bounce off three, up the sideline, out of bounds. Man, just could not get their hands on him.
Pikeville definitely wanting another 6 here, Nathan.
Oh, yeah.
Not going to be satisfied. This team is as hungry as they ever are.
2nd and 4 inside the 20-yard line. Red zone time for the Panthers once again.
And then Hazard to come out of that first quarter so promising, man. Really on both sides of the ball. Pikeville just they took advantage and really just got stronger. And Anderson has just been such a big factor, man, tonight. Jeez, what a tough kid.
2nd and 4 coming up. Going to be a handoff to Justice. He's got the first, still on his feet, inside the 10, going to be brought down just shy of the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, Panthers with a 1:36 on the clock.
Yeah, and Justice, another kid that's really, really played well tonight. And talk about a luxury that Pikeville has there. I mean, incredible quarterback. These running backs are just as good as you'll see in the state in this class.
Yeah. Between the two of them, I mean, flip a coin, two sides of the coin.
There you go, man. There you go.
I've got the KISS references down, Greg.
Love it, man.
I've got them, man. I've got them. And they're going to take knees. They're going to go ahead and shut. Yeah. They're going to go ahead and, to our dismay, we said they wanted 6 more, and it looks like Justice is grabbing that hamstring.
Yeah.
So they may just be ready to shut this one down. But they're going to take the knee, and they'll have to down it one more time, and that'll be it. Or they may. Don't know if they want to give the kicker another shot for fun. No, they're just victory formation. And it's going to be 24-6, your final score. The Panthers make a statement as the Bulldogs leave some out there on the field again, Greg.
They do, man. I mean, it's,
marred, district champion Pikeville Panthers.
Hazard marred by penalties and fumbles and an interception, and just there's still time to clean it up. I
and me as well. I say they leave some out there on the field, and they're going to kick themselves. But I believe, Greg. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do, man.
I just feel like this team, they just need to they've got all the pieces.
They do.
And they have not put them all together at once. But here's the beauty of it is you still got a chance. You're going to the playoffs. You got a home playoff game. Probably you're going to have to go on the road the second week now. But either way it goes, you still got an opportunity. They've shown, they hung with Pikeville for a while and then started coughing the ball up, started committing silly penalties. They were right there with Campbellsville. Raceland did push that lead out late, but that game was probably a 10-ish point game. It felt like
closer than what that final score was. It's just, like I said, you couldn't have said any better. You've got to stack quarters on top of each other where, you just can't, come out of the gate like they did tonight. Really played well. But, Pikeville, you got to give credit, man. They just got stronger each possession on both sides of the ball. And that's why they are who they are. And Hazard still has a shot, and I believe in this team. I really do. We've watched them all year long, and, I would not want to face Hazard in the playoffs. I don't care who you are.
Here we go, folks. It's 24-6. We're going to go ahead and take our last break. When we come back, we'll shut this one down. Panthers, district champions, Class A, District 8 on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Need a new pharmacy? Let MCHC transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily. It allows you to pick up your medications while visiting the doctor at our Knott, Owsley, Pound, Whitesburg, Leatherwood, Harlan clinics, and now at our new Middlesboro clinic. Plus, our MCHC patient portal makes refills easy. Worried about medication costs? We'll help you access prescription assistance programs if you qualify. MCHC, providing better health for a longer life.
Get a new debit card in minutes with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. New and existing customers can take advantage of this new service that keeps a card in your hands and will never leave you waiting 7 to 10 days for access to your account. Call or visit any of our locations to learn more about how to skip the delay and get back to business today with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. First Trust Bank, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. Instant issue subject to customer eligibility requirements.
Hey guys, Perry Vinyl Windows and Doors, let me tell you, if you're looking for mobile home parts, they have you covered. I've seen it myself personally. Windows, doors, any type of fitting. If you're looking for a mobile home part or a mobile home replacement part, they have it at Perry Vinyl Windows and Doors, and they have it at the right price. 606-435-7639. They're located in the old 84 Lumber Building in the Combs section of Hazard. Give Perry Vinyl Windows and Doors a call now.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? You know, those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS, 606-439-3167.
We're back, folks. 24-6, your final score. Pikeville takes down Hazard here on the East Kentucky Sports Network. Let's go ahead and name a player of the game. I'm telling you, I don't think he didn't handle the ball as much as Justice, but Jeremiah Anderson,
big time.
The way he ran the ball when he got his opportunities, I'll tip my hat to the man, and we'll give him the big. I can't even say it. I don't even want to call him a kid. He's a grown man out there.
He is a tough young man, and will definitely be playing at the collegiate level. There's no question about that. He's just, what a strong runner, and he's the guy. Like I said last year, really dominated that game in Pikeville. And looking into the notes this week, I was like, oh man, this guy again. He's going to be a big time problem, and he was. Let you know the beat goes on in Pikeville, Nathan. I mean, they're really in a incredible spot over there. Coach McNamee, man, what a legend. And, he's got another great team. They've worked hard. Hazard, though, I just feel that they got an opportunity to break through some way, somehow. They got all the pieces are there, and they just got to put it together. And like I said, they're in the playoffs. And I would not want to face Hazard if I'm anybody in this part of the world over here. So Hazard's got a lot of season yet left to play. Congratulations to the 2011 state champions that were here tonight. And, and that's something that Coach Chandler has got his eyes on, is another state championship. So we'll see what happens.
All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and shut it down here. Thank you for sticking with us here on the East Kentucky Sports Network. Perry Central falls to Corbin. Hazard falls to Pikeville, but the Wildcats reign supreme as they take down. It's an exhibition. Calm down. But hey, number one team in the country, and
we'll take it early.
Like I was chatting to some people here, on Facebook, and was kind of saying, hey, look. But what it's about is getting out there, getting your kids out, seeing what they can do against good competition, and they performed as good as you can. So,
those Kentucky kids stepped up tonight. Nolan, Johnson, Moreno.
Reason to be excited.
I love that, man. I do.
Hey, and look, Kentucky versus Tennessee tomorrow, 5:30 on the East Kentucky Sports Network. Listen, Kentucky football, I have, if I feel like at any given time they can lose to anyone or they'll be right there in the thick of it with some of the best teams. Last week,
that was Heartbreak City. Jeez,
overtime.
Week. Gosh, it was tough.
Overtime against Texas.
Yeah.
And couldn't put it together. But either way it goes, well, I know you guys will be listening tomorrow. You'll be listening to us next week as we'll be back here as the Bulldogs take their long-standing rivalry. They pick it up with the Bunny Rabbits of the Somerset Briar Jumpers. They'll be in the house. We'll see you folks next week. For Greg, folks back at the station, Mike here. We'll see you next time on the East Kentucky Sports Network.